Good morning, good Merry Christmas morning. Welcome everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I am literally in my mother's laundry closet, so do not judge me, people. But I think just not gonna do any cam because this is kind of embarrassing. What is up? Happy holidays. Yes. Happy holidays to you, Miss Phins, from the Dolphins state of my family. Blessings to you and Phins. Thank you so much. Revo, welcome. Hey y'all, Miss Phins. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's talk about the narratives this morning, Miss Phins. How you doing, Dolphins state of mind? Yeah, I love it. The Phins seem to be shutting up all these narratives that were stacked against them. I agree 100%. 100%. What's up, Aquavision? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Adriel Fiends, welcome. Merry Christmas. Yes, I love it, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep her going. Let's get her done. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. If you're just waking up, let me let you know that I have not slept all night. I've been with my family. I don't know how your family does it, but we've been partying all night, ladies and gentlemen, and you might hear them a little bit, but it's okay. So shh, people are live. Let me get outside real quick. Sorry, my family's like super loud.
It's Christmas.
It is Christmas. It's Christmas time. Okay. Oof. We made it outside, people. Okay, now I can do a little bit of, give you guys a little view. Merry Christmas, people. I hope you guys are enjoying your time with your loved ones. I know I am. Holy smokes. We are out here. Uh, we're super enjoying ourselves. And to be honest with you, I completely forgot I was going to do a morning show today because we haven't slept yet. We're about to play some more Xbox. Literally, like I'm about to play some more Xbox right now. So yeah, this is what's happening right now. But ladies and gentlemen, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna try to give you guys a nice little Christmas morning because it is motivation Monday, people, and we gotta rejoice. Our Miami Dolphins put in that beating, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we are live. Oh man. And put in the comment section what have you done? Or if you haven't done, what are you planning on doing with your family today on Christmas Day? I know for me, we're gonna sleep. Well, not sleep right now. We're still gonna stay up, play some more video games, have breakfast, open up some more gifts, and then maybe take a nap for about 3, 4 hours, and then go back to playing games. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now. What about you guys? What are you guys doing? Put it in the comment section. Yeah, guys, put it in the comment section. What are you guys gonna be doing with your family members today? Because it is Christmas. And our Dolphins gave us the best Christmas gift we can think of. It's Victory Monday, people. Let's go. Let's get her done. Like, can you believe this? We finally got what we wanted. Our Dolphins finally, they answered the call from what we had to deal with from last year. Thank you, Christ. Because I'm telling you right now, I couldn't have handled Christmas with another Dolphins L. It just was not going to be a good Christmas. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm way too invested in this team that, oh my God, it would have hurt my heart had we lost. But I'm so happy we didn't. Like, thank you, God. Did you guys see my team? Did we see the Dolphins? Oh my God. Man, the Dolphins, they were. Let me change this up. Like, hello. Oh my God. How about them Dolphins for real? Miss Phins, everyone pitched in for that W. This has to be the one day where I have to say 1000% this was a full, and I mean full, both offense, defense, special teams, coaching game. Even the coaching, even McDaniel, even though he made some mistakes, I was like, bro, what are you doing? What kind of play was this? But even then, like they were able to correct the mistakes. I mean, I like the way that we used Tyreek too because we weren't 100% relying on Tyreek, and we were able to still use them efficiently. Allow him to not be overused, because we're gonna need him for the playoffs. And yeah, this was. I mean, oh my God, we got our first super chat of the day. Carlos with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, guys, listen, you guys are are part of my Christmas family. I guess now tradition. So you guys are getting Miss Fiends today. But thank you so much, Carlos, for your $10 donation, man. I really appreciate it. Man. Merry Christmas, Miss Fiends. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And a happy New Year's. That's literally my favorite all-time holiday movie, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Like, man, I love that movie. But thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you. Revo says lumper coal for Dallas. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because on my way to my mom's house, there was a Cowboys fan because they had Cowboys stickers, like this SUV. And I was like, ooh, sucks to be you. 'Cause, hello, your team just took that L, baby. But oh man, I was so happy. I'm telling you right now. Oh my God. I was so happy because honestly, let's be real, ladies and gentlemen, this could have been a disaster, and the team didn't let us down. Thank God. The team did not let us down. The team finally did what they were supposed to do. My God. Thank you, guys. Like, seriously. Merry Christmas to you too, Steve. Thank you so much, man. Like, this. Come on, man. There it is. I was so happy with this win. This one gave me um this one told me, and happy Merry Christmas and happy Victory Mondays, ladies and gentlemen. My birthday's in 2 days. Oh my God, really, Carlos? Happy early birthday. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we can party too. Hey! But yes, my brother's birthday is actually, well, one was on the 21st, the other one was on the 17th. My aunt was also the 21st, so trust me, I get it, and you guys absolutely deserve nothing but the best. Merry Christmas and happy birthday, Carlos, and a happy New Year's to you too. But man, guys, Did you see the Dolphins move that ball down the field? Did you see what we and you know what? Shout out to the Cowboys. You know what I mean? They did their job. They uh they definitely did their job. They were able to and I knew this was gonna be a defensive game, even though my super homer me was like 38-12. But in reality, I knew okay, this is gonna be a tough one. And I expected it to be a tough one mostly because we match up so well. You had the number one offense go up against the number two offense. Oh, I get the number one offense, us, versus the number two offense, them. We had the number five defense, us. They had the number six defense, them. So this was literally like you couldn't make this more like uh, what's the word I'm trying to use? You couldn't make this more any more matched up together than what this game was. You know what I mean? We matched up so well that it was like, man, this is gonna be a tough game. And the over under, I remember it to be what was it? I think it was like 48 and a half. And I'm like, oof, I don't know if it's gonna get to that because I expected it to be a defensive game, and that's exactly what it was. Like that's exactly what it was. Shout out to shout out to Jason Sanders. He deserved his dub this season. Listen, let me tell you something about my man Money Sanders. You guys need to stop coming for him. The reason why he had a bad season last year is because they changed his holder. Finally, this season, him and his holder have been working out very well. You guys got to give this man a minute. You know what I mean? Because Money Sanders is the best kicker the Miami Dolphins have had all time. He's the best kicker. Not only that, he just broke a Miami Dolphins record by kicking three 50 plus field goals in one game. That's never happened before. My man kicked a 57, a 54, a 52. I was like, ooh, somebody's feeling themselves. Man, I was like, ooh, let's go, Sanders. Let's go, Sanders. I was so happy, man. I was so proud because it just let me know, like, yeah, that's my guy. But I'm telling you, this was a great showing by the Dolphins. This was, oh my God, such a relief. You know what I mean? Like it was such a relief. If you're a Dolphins fan and you really wanted to what do you call it? Let me oh okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I have no voice because again, people, let me switch to my computer. Hold on, guys. Okay, you guys tell me, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Give me a fins up if you can hear me. Yeah, give me a fins up. I want to know if you guys can hear me. Mike's good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's get her done. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. Thank you for allowing loud and clear. Perfect. Now I can pull up my little ESPN app and get some numbers for you guys because it's Motivation Monday and this is what we do for you guys. You guys want it, we got it. Okay? Not now, bro. The hell is that? Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins. Ooh. The Miami Dolphins just came in and just destroyed. And let me say why I think the team destroyed, because our defense was on top of things. Our offense was on top of things. We had our special teams on top of things. Man, at one point I thought that Braxton Berrios was about to get in a fight. I was like, let's go. Let's go. Like it was such a great game. And you know what? It was like you don't expect it to be so evenly matched sometimes, but I personally did for this particular game, and I'm like, this is gonna be a tough one. You know, it's a winning team, top five offense and defense. You know what I mean? Like us, man, this one's gonna be rough. But I had a feeling. I'm like, this isn't the same Miami Dolphins like before, guys. And I keep telling you this. I keep saying it. It's not the same. Yes, guys, do me a favor. Like Chris says, good morning, y'all. What's up, William? Welcome. I see you. Merry Christmas, young lady. That Dolphins defense showed up big. Yes, it did, sir. Slap the like button like we slapped them cowgirls. I can't wait to listen to what Colin Cowherd is going to say today. Honestly, I can't wait. All those narratives. Oh, William D, thank you so much. Steve O, thank you. B Bob, thank you, thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas, Miss Fans and Fins fan. Thank you. Hey, we got somebody from Twitch watching live. Let's go. Guys, we are live on Twitter/X. We're live on Twitch and we're live on YouTube, guys. So everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for taking the time. I'll be here with us today. I'm so happy for you. What's up, Jeremiah? Welcome. Merry Christmas, everybody. Fins up. Perfect. Thank you. Mark K, welcome. Merry Christmas wishes to you. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you. Thank you. See Helpful. Welcome. Welcome. Fins up. Merry Christmas, Miss Fins and everybody. Welcome. What's up, Jordan? Welcome. Kansas City Chiefs. How you doing? Fins up, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas, Miss Fins. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you guys. Honestly, this feels like a different team. And you know what? I'm loving every minute of it. And yes, we're going to stumble through things. We're going to go through some speed bumps. But the Miami, I feel like this game versus the Dallas Cowboys encompasses what this season has been for us. There's going to be some up and downs. There's going to have to be some adjustments. Some times where we looked like we were not the best team, you know, and times where we had to put it on we had to put it on either the defense at one point and then the offense at one point. And it was and you saw here both sides of the ball answer the call. Happy Victory Monday at this Christmas Day, Miss Fins. I celebrate along with our Miami Dolphins with you. What's up, Jeremiah? Welcome. I'm telling you right now, Jeff Wilson's was good runs. He was pumped. Yeah, he was. This has to be one of the best wins we have had because it wasn't an easy win. This was a blow for blow, not offensive game, defensive game. And this man, Aquavision. I'm telling you right now, when I saw that replay with Micah, it looked like he straight up went for Waddle's eyeballs. I'm not trying to call him dirty or nothing, but that seemed like a dirty play to me. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Whatever. We got the W. Let's take it. Oh, I love this. Miss Finch, you just got by Dallas after the Bills totally destroyed them. But then the Bills just got by the Chargers, so it's a week to week league. Of course, Mark. It's all about matchups, buddy. It's all about matchups. Shout out to the O line and backups. Guys, right now, who is your coach of the year in the Miami Dolphins? Put it in the comment section real quick. This is Christmas. If we can give somebody a Christmas present, which coach in the Miami Dolphins do you want to give a Christmas present to? Put it in the comment section because I already know who I want to give a present to. And that would be Butch Barry, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody has had more changes in the O line except the Jets, like the Dolphins have. I'm talking about random people where I'm like, who is a left guard? Like, I'm talking random players in and out every single week. We've never had a full offensive line. We have not had our starting O line the entire season. And somehow this guy makes it happen. I was like, holy smokes, here comes Butchberry again. I gotta give my coach of the year to Butchberry, man. I have to. I don't think anybody compares to him. This man has taken an extreme challenge and absolutely answer the call. Like, how can you even say anybody else? You know what I mean? Like, I'm with you. Alcovision says O line coach. Yup. Robert says Butch Berry. Exactly. Stetson O. What's up, Stetson? He says Barry too. I'm telling you, like, who else can you pick besides him? What's up, Kevin Lee? Welcome. Merry Christmas, Miss Fins. What a win yesterday. 11-4. Let's go. Oh my God. 11-4 on Christmas Day feels so good. Also, to Aquavision, you and I had the same exact reaction. When I saw Armstead fall on Mostert, I was like, "That's it. He's out for the season. Dang it! There goes our running game. There goes." I was freaking out. I was like, "No, this can't be happening to us. Please, please." I was freaking out because we've been managing injuries like every other team, but man, like this is on another level. Miss Fins, huge congrats on the Dolphins clinching the playoff berth. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it. Told you the baking clutch yesterday. Yes, he did. Why? Because Tua did something that we have been asking him to do this entire time. The game is on the line. Offense gets the ball last. What are you gonna do to win the game? And finally, McDaniel and Tua were on the same page. The right plays were called. You even saw the execution by the offense. The O line could have been stopped. I don't care what stunts they were gonna throw at the O line. It just would. The O line was like, nah, not today. And it was just like, it was so amazing. Exactly, McBerry. McBerry, that's good. What's up, Dolphins Jersey? Welcome. Good morning. Merry Christmas. It was just such a beautiful day. Hit that like button for me, guys. It really does help out the channel. Lets everybody else know we're live. And honestly, it really does help the channel. So thank you guys. But man, what a win, guys. And you know what? We went down. No, we went down 7-3 in that first quarter. But the Dolphins found a way to stay in the game. They found a way to continue to move the ball. Like it was just such a great play. I mean, you had look um, right now. Dak Prescott went 20 of 32, man. He had 253 yards. That man was moving the ball. I don't care what nobody tells me. 253 yards, two tutties. I mean, he protected the ball and he did his job. Tua had 24 37, 293, and a touchdown. He protected the ball. He took care of it. He didn't cost us the game. Tony Pollard with his 12 carries and 38 yards. Mostert had 11 carries, 46 yards, but those 46 yards were crucial first downs that we needed to keep the drive going. CD Lamb, he kind of went off with them two plays really that got him to like 100, and then four other plays that got him to 18. So had 118, six receptions and a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, I can't believe this. Nine receptions for 99 yards. I was like, oh heck no. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Man, Miami Dolphins had 375 total yards. They had 339. Zero turnovers did we had. They had a turnover. Our offense had 22 first downs. Theirs had 19. Time of possession was practically the same between both. You know what I mean? What's up, Adam S? Welcome. You see what I mean? Like this was over under 49 and a half. Like I knew it. And this game ended up being the under because it ended up being exactly what we need. And you know what? That salty Sanders at the end. Did you see him after he kicked that field goal? He was like my man was counting. Bro, MVP was I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Our MVP was Money Sanders. I was like, let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Money Sanders, yo. What's up, Timothy? Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas, Adam S. Thank you so much, man. But seriously, did you not see Money Sanders counting on one, two, three, four? Bro, my man single handedly won the game. And if you had Sanders in your fantasy, the dude scored you like 50 points. 350-yard plus, five total, plus a PAT. Come on, bro. Come on. This dude was on fire. Fire. On fire. He's my MVP. I absolutely loved. Excuse me. And I'm not going to lie. Dallas has a sick all pro kicker, man. Like a sick all pro. When I saw McDaniel go for that 57 yard, I thought I'm like, he ain't gonna let them kick it for real. I think he's gonna just fake it and try to do so. And then I'm like, oh no, he kicked. Oh, they're really going. Oh my God, he made it! Like it was 50. Bro, that was almost 60 yards. Like I was so excited, I couldn't even believe. I was. Oh my God, I was beside myself when I saw that 57-yarder. Cause we've seen him miss a couple where like 42 or whatever. We're like, damn, 50 miss. Come on, Sanders. But holy smokes, man. He was feeling himself. He was feeling himself. I was so happy. I was like, Sanders, thank you. Finally. I'm telling you right now, oh man, I was living large and in charge. I'm telling you, Elijah Campbell is our underrated player on special teams. Yeah, that's another one. Campbell, he made some moves too. So did Smythe. Congratulations to Smythe. Look at that, McDaniel. If you actually were to utilize your tight ends, you absolutely could be doing. That middle was open all game long. I'm like, why did it take you so long to get the ball to the middle? Like, come on, man. What's up, Teddy? Welcome. They didn't believe in us. I did. Just 2 games left. Hey man, I love it. Keep believing. Welcome, 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 man. Appreciate. I think this is the first time I've seen you here. Welcome, Teddy. Much appreciated. But yo, how about the Dolphins win on Christmas Eve, man? Oh my God! It just literally just makes everything. It made my like. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I saw he kicked it and we won, I was like, I had to take a moment. I was like, we flipping won. We won. Like I was so happy because I was there yet last year. I brought my mother and my brother to the Christmas game last year. I'd never gone to a Christmas game. I'm like, when am I ever gonna get a chance to go to a game on Christmas Day? It was special. And then that happened, and I'm like, but this Christmas, Dolphins went out with a win. Oh man, I love it. I have no voice, guys. Like typically I can probably shoot off a tune or two, but I don't know. I sound hoarse. Like I don't know if you can hear it. I got no voice. We've been laughing nonstop for the last 12 hours at my mom's house, and we've been playing dominoes. We were cooking a turkey, rice, beans, and that takes hours. We've been dancing, playing dominoes. The kiddies were playing video games. But holy smokes, fit for the win! Again and again and again. But yeah, man, I'm telling you right now. And I know a lot of people, I'm sure, when we got the ball back, or it was like 3 minutes and something left, I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're down by one. Okay. You want your $300 million. This is it. This is what you need to show me. Show me you can take this team on your back and show me you can do this. And I'm just like, oh, um, I just couldn't believe it. I was oddly confident. But when we got the ball back, I don't think not once did I think we were gonna give them the opportunity. I wholeheartedly believe I'm like, we're not giving the ball back. Period. I don't know what it was. I didn't think that we were gonna give them the ball back. I was kind of nervous at first, but I didn't think the possession was gonna change. Just didn't know what we were gonna do. And I wanted the touchdown. But of course, back then you had to freaking kneel it 3 times. Lame. But you know what? When you got an all pro kicker like Sanders, I'm telling you right now, man, bro, Sanders my MVP, man. For and we got another super chat. Thank you so much, Bebop. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, sir. Misfits 11-4 doesn't the sweet air smell nice up in here? Oh man. Well, thank you so much, first of all, Bebop, for that $5 donation. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for giving me my Christmas presents, which is equivalent of subscriptions, likes, shares, and super chats. So thank you so much, guys. And if you're catching the replay, thank you for the super thanks too. But yeah, man, like the wind, it just feels different. We're finding ways to win different ways. And you know what? I know we dropped the L to the Bills and we dropped the L to Kansas City and we dropped the L to Philly. But I wholeheartedly believe in my heart. We had that game in Philly. We beat ourselves. And I wholeheartedly believe in my heart that we had that game in Kansas City and we beat ourselves. So for me, man, we were literally 2 plays away from being what, 13-2? Holy smoke, that's not even, I can't. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Miami Dolphins, with this win, we have officially clinched the playoffs. There's no way we do not make the playoffs by getting this win. Thank you, Christ, that we got this. Um, Let me give me a second, guys, because I need some water. Give me 1 second. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get some water because I'm like super parched. But if I get some more water, then maybe I can do what I want to do. Right now, the stupid label is like, "Eh." There you go. Okay, no free advertisement here. Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? This this Christmas. Oh, much better. Oh, that my voice is back. I mean, it's still rough, but it's still semi back. Uh, this will be a very special Christmas with the Dolphins win. Yeah. Yo, I don't know, I can't even stop smiling. Like I can't even stop smiling. I'm so happy because look, it was narratives galore for the Dolphins. It's always been narratives galore. Tua can't play in December. He can't even show up in December. Squash that. He's been here, thankfully, knock on wood. Where the hell's some wood? There you go. He's been playing every game. Oh, Miami suck in December. Here comes the December collapse. We're 3-1, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3-1. Like 3-1, guys. Where's that December collapse y'all are talking about? Because 3-1 is still 3-1. And let's be real. We beat ourselves versus Tennessee. We beat ourselves. Man, I'm so flipping pumped. Like, like this is Christmas. Oh my God, I'm just so happy. The Dolphins gave me my Christmas present. I wanted, which was a W. A W. A W. Holy smokes. Let me read this sucker here real quick. Man, Tony Pollard, he had a decent game. So did CeeDee Lamb. Dolphins, though Dolphins, man. Holy smokes. Even Devon Achin with his 7 receptions, 7 carries, 24 yards. Yo. Jeff Wilson Jr. coming out of nowhere again. It's run, 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 run. 5 receptions, 21 yards. Let's go. Jalen Waddle even rushed for 2 yards, man. Durham smart. I mean, guys, we had Chelsea Robin out there. We had everybody. Everybody was eating. Did you think I'd forget to say Merry Christmas to my? Oh, thank you, John. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, John. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and I hope all you guys get all your wishes come true. When you wish upon a star, oh, I wish upon a few stars. Jalen, Mostert, Tyreek, Tua, McDaniel, Butch Berry. Man, I'm telling you right now, yo, this Dolphins offense proved a lot of narratives down too. That they can actually put up points when they need to. And guess what? It was Money Sanders who had this game. He won this game. But the ball still needed to be moved. I mean, Tua had a very solid game. Very solid game. Again, he did what he needed to do. He took care of the ball. He distributed the ball just like we wanted. Like this is exactly what you wanted out of your quarterback. Guys, if Tua shows me this, where he doesn't have to put everything on himself every single game, but be able to distribute the ball efficiently, keep drives going. This is what I'm talking about. What's up, Shake Money? Welcome. Good morning. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Like, this is what you want from your quarterback. This is my $300 million quarterback. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Evs. My first member right there, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much. What's up, Shake Money? ABAB, good morning. Sorry, I didn't see you earlier. Good morning, ABAB. Merry Christmas. Hooked Up Joe, welcome. Merry Christmas. What's up, Dolphins Thirsty? Merry Christmas. Yeah, guys, go check out Thirsty at 10 a.m. You know, he always does some great content here, but holy smokums, smackarooskies. Let me hear from some of y'all. Buy stocks, how you doing, sir? Merry Christmas. Oh, you heard me right, ABAB. $300 million. That's my $300 million quarterback right there. Maybe two of them. Nah. But see, nowadays, quarterbacks don't value the Brady way. Let me not take all this money because I can make it in endorsements. Let me make sure I have a winning team around me at all times. You see what I mean? He knew. He took, Brady said, forget the money. The money will come if I win championships. And that's what he did. You know what I mean? Like, and ladies and gentlemen, we clinched the playoffs with this win today. Next week, we beat the Ravens. We clinched the division, regardless of what week 18 will be. So these last 3 weeks, if you guys didn't know, we clinched three things. With 3 wins, we clinched three things. This yesterday, we clinched playoff berth. By winning next week, we will clinch the division. So we clinch playoffs with one, the division with the other. We go and beat Buffalo. We clinch the number one overall seed. That's what's at stake for the Dolphins. We got the first leg in this 3-leg parlay. You know what I mean? If we can go ahead and get that second leg and secure the division, we will be division champs. The only way Bills get in, and I know people, that's not true, Miss Fiends. They got other. Nah, listen to me. The only way the Bills win is if we drop a ball, if we drop a game. That's it. That's the only way they get in. That's it. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? Screw them Bills. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. And you guys already know you can find Miss Phins Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, every Monday through Friday. Become a member, guys. If you get a chance to and you want to support on a monthly basis, honestly, everything goes right back to the channel. Man, you get a special Christmas Motivation Monday. Okay? Because you're Miami Dolphins. Your Miami Dolphins. What did they do? They didn't just come here and took an L at home. You know what we did? We took care of business. Offense, defense, special teams, coaching. This was the first time, holy smokes, that I can truly say this was a full team win. I can't wait till I see Hard Knocks. I haven't seen last week's. I gotta see if I get a chance to see it before tomorrow. But boy, oh boy, don't let these Dolphins feel themselves. And you know what? Oh, who said it? One of the players said, I forgot who it was. At the end of the game, he's like, there won't be no pan champagne popping. Job's not done. We're on to the next week. That's when I knew this team is laser focused. This team has the right mindset. That's what you want to see. You know what I mean? That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. And I was like, holy smokes. At the end of the day, man, listen, the Miami Dolphins did exactly what we needed them to do, and that was win the game by any means necessary. We sustained some extra injuries, but shout out to the physical therapy and the medical staff for the Dolphins. Yo, I don't know what these people are doing, but they need a raise because we've had so many players go down where I'm like, no, not another one. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're fans. We're not in the locker room like they are. But holy smokes, man! Some of these guys have like gone down where you're like, oh my god, the season's over. Like when I saw Teron land on Mostert, I was like, there goes our run game. Like literally, I had nothing else that came through my mind except there goes our run game. And man, I was so happy. Thank God that finally we were able to go ahead and get it. And shout out to Van Ginkel, yo. I'll tell you this. We should have had like 8 sacks in this game if it wasn't for Dak actually getting rid of the ball literally last second. Like, oh God. But I'm telling you right now, I told everyone Miss Finn's average over Jalen Phillips. You heard it here first. Hey, you're right. AVG over Phillips. You did say that. If we beat Ravens, we should probably sit starters versus Jills, I guess. Why? Because if we don't win versus the Bills, that means that we'll end up being third overall. That's what that means. Because in theory, Kansas City will win their next 2 games. It's they got an easy schedule. I don't think they're gonna drop a game. So that means they and us will end up having the same record, meaning excuse me, meaning that will end up being third overall. I'm not trying to be third when I can be first, and all we gotta do is win. I'm not sitting nobody out, especially if we go for that. Guys, guys, this is the year for us to win the Super Bowl. This is the year. Forget next year. Forget the year after that. It's this year. The AFC is ripe for the taking. Half the league's quarterbacks are gone, especially in the what do you call it? Especially in the AFC. Oh, hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Sorry, actually, wait, hold on. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't want to blow my nose in front of you. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the team. In Butch I trust. In Butch I trust too. Guys, it doesn't matter what Kansas City does. The Miami Dolphins win out. It don't matter what Kansas City does. We will be the number one seed. Okay? But if we were to drop one game and they win out, Kansas City still has a shot at being number one. If let's say the one game we drop is the Bills game, right? Not the Ravens game. Let's say we beat the Ravens. We'll clinch the division, but we won't clinch number one. We clinch number one because we'll have less losses by winning all three. Or I guess now these two coming up. But if the Ravens play tonight, right? Right, guys. Check me real quick. Tonight is Ravens Niners, right? Shoot. Hold on. What game is tonight? Mm, What game is tonight? I don't want to see NBA. I want to see NFL. Thank you. Scores. Okay. Uh, what? Okay. Okay. So today on Christmas Day, you got the 1 o'clock game, guys. So we got the 1 o'clock game that's on CBS. It's gonna be Raiders Chiefs. So we can see what's gonna happen to the Raiders at 1 o'clock. Then at 4:30, that's on CBS. 4:30 is gonna be on Fox. Is gonna be the Giants Eagles. That don't really matter for us. But then the two games that matter is the 1 o'clock Raiders Chiefs, and then the Monday Night Football game tonight, which will be at 8:15 on ABC. That's the Ravens 49ers. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, Cat for Life. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Chef Jew. Welcome. Good morning, Lady Dolphin, Miss Fins, and everybody. How y'all doing? Fins up. Victory Monday. What a game. I know, right? I know, right? What a blessing. What a blessing. What a blessing. What an absolute blessing, man. I'm telling you. Marinos Go. Welcome. Vader's Daddy welcomes. Yes, Niners. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ooh, dang it. Kevin Lee. I'll drop the link, guys. If you guys want to come up here and talk about the game, I'm going to give y'all some time to come here and talk about it. I have no problem at all. Let's see here. Oh, smokes. I went a little too back. Oops, there it is. Miss Finch. Thank you, Kevin Lee. This win sets up Miami for division title and number one seed both next week and no, and we can eliminate Buffalo week 18 also. It's gonna happen. No, Kevin Lee. We don't win the number one seed, okay? Automatically next week. I mean, the only way we have an opportunity to get the number one seed is if the Ravens lose today. We will clinch. We will clinch the division by next week by beating the Ravens, but we don't clinch first overall till week 18. And that's if the Ravens win tonight. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up, Cap for Life, sir? Welcome. How you doing, my friend?
Good morning, Miss Phins. Good morning to everyone. I hope everyone's having a hopping and happening Christmas. Victory Monday, baby.
Victory Monday, man. Victory Monday. Like, Can you believe this, sir? Like we're out here, we're talking literally our guys got it done. It feels so good, doesn't it? Merry Christmas to you and yours, man.
Yeah, man. It's a good sight to see, man. It's for the special teams to come through. I didn't expect that, man. No one did. And if you told me that, all power to you. But it's good to see. It's good to see all three phases
Right?
this season. All three phases. And the special teams, when we didn't expect it the most on Christmas Eve to come through, man, man.
Did you see
Sandman
him
came
at the
through.
end? Did you see him at the end counting like not one or two or
Yeah.
three? I
No,
was
and I
like,
would be the same way.
ooh.
I would be the same way, man. That guy's gone through a lot, and everybody questioned him too. This whole team's been questioned, and for them to, the adversity aspect of everything, I thought was overplayed. But in December, yeah, the adversity aspect must be recognized. Like right now, the December, no one's saying anything right now, and that's a good problem for us to have in December, no doubt.
Exactly. What's up, Checo? Welcome. Good morning. I'm telling you right now that so many narratives he was able to squash. The team was able to squash because it's not really just Tua, the team itself. You know what I mean? And holy crap, 3-1 in December when we were supposed to be 0-5 according to everybody. You know, this does not feel like the same Dolphins. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. And you know what? Like I told you guys, I don't care how we get there, as long as we get there and we get the W. And it
Yep.
looks like, man, things. This has got to be the scariest team to face because no matter what, we find a way to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. What would you say your biggest takeaway was besides the special teams? But what else do you think was your special, your like takeaway? What's up, Drufin? Murrah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, just the offensive line playing against that front four, giving to a. I mean, yeah, he got maybe what sacked maybe once or twice, but it was in
Yeah, once I think once.
wasn't that critical, but it was to the point where the offensive line held their own to give Tua. I mean, it didn't seem like he had almost 300 yards. He was 5 yards short of 300, and he was distributing the ball in the interior. The one Waddle pass for the 40-yarder. We were all saying this week we should be run heavy, run dominant, and for them to mix it up and throw and protect. Yeah, I mean, Mostert didn't have that much on the ground, but he had a touchdown, and the rest of the team, Smite came through. I feel this team in play action, a lot of teams will be scared of us the next two games if we keep doing that play action, and man, it's just you can see it, man. The defense will bite because they're afraid of our running game. And then Waddle was there, man. Tyreek didn't have a game, but Tyreek was, a decoy. Let's be honest. Like everybody was threatening on him, and I'm just happy, man. I'm happy for these guys to wake up Christmas Eve with their families and just wake up with a smile on their face, man. And I'm looking forward to the next two games, bro. Like the next two games right now for us, everybody can just relax and see what happens tonight and let all the pressure develop on Baltimore today. I like that.
It's true. Baltimore right now has a lot of pressure because they know they have the number one seat, but they know it just takes 1 week, one drop. And let's
Yep.
be real, their next two games are cake, but this is their big game.
I mean, it's
This is the
cake. Yeah,
game
don't
where
get me
you're
wrong.
like, yeah, but they're going
Yeah,
versus the 49ers, who a
yeah.
lot of people
This is
have
a
coming
yeah,
out of the NFC.
yeah.
Like, no
Like this
lie,
game is not cake.
this could be the Super Bowl preview. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, not that I don't want them, us to go through the Super Bowl, but this could be one of the scenarios where you'll have the Ravens coming out of the AFC, and you'll have the Niners coming out of the NFC. So this is a huge game. What up, Big Philly? Merry
Oh
Christmas.
yeah, I just wanted to
Big fella,
come up real quick. Wish y'all
I'm
Merry
surprised you
Christmas,
awake, man.
Misfits. Bro, I got
Merry
home at
Christmas,
3 a.m.
man.
So I'm tired, and I just want to say it's a Christmas miracle because the Dolphins won and Cap for life is on cam. That's all I
I
gotta
know,
say.
right?
That's all I gotta say. It's a Christmas miracle. If only I won the Powerball like that other guy in Tampa did last night, I would have been even happier. But
Bro,
hey,
I was one Justin Fields touchdown away from a $23,000 parlay.
dude, you don't understand. I had a $15 parlay
For
11 ways.
real?
For real.
I had a 15. There was 11 parlay, $15. It was 2.4 million was the payout, and I didn't get as close as Cap did, but a couple guys. I think I missed it on three guys. Three guys, I would have had 2.4 million sitting in my pocket. So I'm depressed. I told my wife, I was like, I can get you a G wagon if I
No,
win
be
that
happy. Our
2.4.
Dolphins won. It's
I still wanted that.
Christmas, baby.
Listen, I knew Miami was gonna win that game. I just needed. And actually, I didn't get the score exactly right, but I did predict within three. I did predict with. I put it 31-27 or 30-27 was my score, so it was right there. It's just 22-20. So I was happy. It was a great game, man. It was loud.
It just feels,
Those Cowboys
dude,
fans were
this
there too.
game.
Half the stadium. It was 50-50. It was 50-50. Because the thing
Was
is,
it
Cowboys
50-50
fans,
though?
it was 50-50. It was
Let me
50-50.
ask you. Let me ask both of you guys this: do you
Uh,
see that as a statement game last night?
yes and no.
I say
Yes
Why
in the
yes.
not
fact.
though?
I say
Yes in the
yes.
That's
fact.
ridiculous.
Hold on. So yes in the fact that we beat a 500 team, right? Right. But at the same time, that other team that we beat are considered frauds too of the NFC. They call us the Cowboys of the AFC. So is it really like a huge statement game? Or is it that we put somebody away that we were supposed to put away?
No, it's a huge statement game. We were saying all week this game was
No,
huge.
it's a huge statement
I
game.
think
Come
our
on, man.
statement game.
Nah,
Hold on,
bro.
I
Nah,
think
we're not downplaying
Miss.
that. Nah, Billy. Nah.
Whoa! Hey, it was a great win. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying based off how the media came into it. Now, what I was gonna say is I feel like the statement game for us will be next week against Baltimore. Because if we handle Baltimore, then there's nothing they can't say.
Are you kidding me, man? Like you're
I'm just
literally saying
saying.
that. Oh well, I guess we were
Like,
supposed to win. Get out of here, bro. Nobody had us
Hey,
winning versus Cowboys.
I did. That's all that matters. Hey,
I
listen, dude.
mean, mainstream.
I'm just saying, dog. They called that
What's
shit
up,
the
Shake
Fraud
Money?
Bowl.
Actually, I disagree with you because
Hey,
there's
Philly.
pictures
Christmas.
of people three like Good Morning America. I mean those football programs. 3 out of the 4 people picked the Dolphins to win.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So
you know,
It was the
whenever
Fraud
they pick
Bowl.
us,
That's what they
it's
called
really
it.
more.
You know what they're gonna say when they look at us when they look back at that win? Oh well, it was just the Cowboys. It was just the Cowboys. They just folded. They had a collapse. That's all they're gonna say. So it's not really a statement game. Now, if we come out, we beat Baltimore, we beat Dallas, we beat Baltimore. They ain't nothing they can't say now. There's
well,
absolutely nothing they
Yeah,
can't
I
say
think that's
look at
if
the
we
end
ridiculous,
of
come
the
out and
day.
man.
handle
That's
Baltimore now.
ridiculous.
At the end of the day, if we win
But
the Super Bowl, they're gonna be
that's
like,
what the
well,
media
you
holds
guys
us.
won the
It's not
Super
me, it's
Bowl
the
when Joe
media.
Burrow was hurt. That's what they're gonna say. You guys won the Super Bowl when Joe Burrow was hurt.
Literally,
That's
yeah,
I mean,
like something like that. Like they're gonna say some stupid ass shit, like excuse my language, stupid something like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like that we're never gonna win. So that's why I say it's not really a statement game. If we would have beat Philly, that would have been our statement game, or Kansas City. But because it's Dallas, because it's just Dallas, they're not gonna give it our statement game.
the reason I
Because it's
say it's a
just Dallas.
statement
You know
game.
what I found funny? Go ahead, Cap. Go ahead, Cap.
No. The reason I say it's a statement game is because I mean it took us last year to clinch the last week of the season. Like we clinched the playoffs with 2 games left. We did it against a team that's pretty much a spitting mirror image of us when it comes to controversy. I mean, I don't know, man. Like Dak was in the talks for MVP. This game last night killed that narrative. I mean,
But the
it
thing is,
was it
well,
was
no,
a
but Dak
game.
still did. Dak still did his thing though.
Yeah, Dak did his thing,
Dak
but I
did his
mean, at the end
thing,
of the day,
dude.
they had 1 touchdown, and the
No,
offensive
two.
Do
line.
He
you
had
guys
two.
realize
He
we
had
beat the
two.
division?
He had two
They're the
touchdowns.
division leaders in their division right
Oh
now.
yeah, 2 touchdowns. My bad.
No, they're not.
Even
That's right.
No, they're
You right.
with
not.
You
this
right.
loss, they're still the division leader.
No, they're not. It's Philly.
Yes, they are
Philly's the
because
division
Philly
leader.
hasn't played. Yes, they are because Philly hasn't played.
Oh yeah, that's right. He threw one to Cook and he threw one to Lamb.
Right?
But I
Are
mean,
you
man,
sure?
let's be real.
Because
Like
right
they
now,
had that goal line stance. I
you
mean,
sure? Because the Cowboys have 5 losses. So that's what I'm saying. They're not the division leader.
But remember,
They
Philly
were.
if
They
Philly
had to
hasn't
win
played, they
today
played
to keep
today.
up.
well, they clinched.
Right, but Philly has only 3 losses or four
They both
losses, bro.
clinched, but Philly came.
Philly has the division right now.
Yeah,
If
Philly
Philly
loses.
loses,
Dallas
then
can
the
get it back.
division's
Yeah,
still in play.
because
If
they
Philly
beat
wins,
Dallas.
they clinch. They beat Dallas.
Philly
They have the
Philly
they
has to win to
No,
clinch.
I think they already
But
clinched.
the thing is,
no.
Philly clinched. Dallas and Philly both clinched. Merry Christmas, Joe.
listen,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
No, they can play. The Eagles have to lose. They're out of play. They're out of contention right now. Like in the sense of like the division, because they
Yeah,
already
they're
clinched the
fighting right
playoff
now
spot.
for the NFC East, right?
Right. That's what they're fighting for.
The division itself, yeah.
Yeah, the East. They're not, but they already clinched the
That's what
NFC
I'm saying.
playoffs. Yeah, they clinched the playoffs. Yes,
That's
but
what
they
I'm
didn't
saying.
clinch the
I'm talking
division.
about the division. The division is what
If Miami, and that's another thing, if Miami wins next weekend, we clinch our division.
we clinched the division. Yeah.
Yo, when
Regardless
they
of
put
what
up,
Philly, Ravens, or Kansas City does.
did you guys go to the game at all or no? Any of you guys went
No,
to the
I
game?
didn't.
Bro, when they put up that we clinched at the end of that game because everybody stayed just for that. It was packed, bro. And the whole stadium just erupted, bro. When they put that up on the jumbotrons, when we clinched, just erupt. It was loud, dude. That was probably the loudest game I've been to all year. It was loud.
No, you can hear
Yeah,
My
it on the
eardrums were ringing.
TV, bro. On the TV, you can hear it.
that was
It was,
beautiful,
it
man.
was, it was
It was
crazy, and it
freaking
was
beautiful.
50-50, dude. It was 50-50, but
Yeah, they
it
had a
was,
lot
I'm
of
telling you, it
Cowboys
was split.
fans
It
there.
was
Yeah.
split. So one of the season ticket holders that sit right next to me, they're Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan. His son's a Dolphins fan. And bro, we were giving him crap all day. It was so fun though. He was cool, but it was so fun. Like he started taking pictures of people when they were looking concerned when they scored with Cook. He just started taking pictures, and then bro, when we came back and we hit him back with the pictures. I had the funniest photo of him. And then when they won when they kicked the field goal to win the game, he's like, now I'm concerned.
Oh man, that's
But he's also a Dolphins fan too, so. But he says he's Cowboys first, then Dolphins. Dolphins is the second team. But he's cool, bro. He was a really cool dude. It was fun. That game was a lot of fun. That's all I have to say. It was a lot of fun. So,
I
but
don't
you
know,
yeah.
know,
It
man.
was a lot of fun to watch too. I mean, at points that was a little nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie.
oh yeah,
Is it
everybody
me
was
or is
nervous, bro.
Bradley Chubb? Hey, is it me or does Bradley Chubb? Has he been like? I don't know, man. Without
He's
Phillips,
been balling.
he's been
He's
freaking
been balling.
dominating, bro.
He's been balling. It's that Fangio's defensive scheme, bro. They do a lot of stunts and stuff that opens him up, and he's been beating his one-on-ones. So and
And
again,
behind the tackle.
and again too, you gotta think about, they didn't have. I don't know if they had Martin. I wasn't sure. I didn't check the injury report when I went into the stadium, but I know that they were without their starting tackle, so that could help too, especially if they're able to like flip sides. And since they're stunting so much, if there was the interior guard Martin, if he was out and they're stunting to his side, I mean, obviously that creates a lot of pressure on that backup. So it was. I'm telling you, it was a great game, and they held Pollard. That was another key, keeping their run game in check, which
Bro,
they
goal
did.
line stance,
36
bro.
yards, yeah.
Elliott,
Goal
bro.
goal line
Elliott
stand,
snagged that
great.
dude.
With that
But
one hand, did you see it was one hand that he did that too? I was like,
dude, we didn't know. I thought he
that was
scored.
good.
I'm not gonna lie. We all thought he scored. We all thought he scored, and then when I saw the
Yeah,
ball come
he
out,
ripped the ball. He ripped the ball from hitting the pylon, and he ripped it so hard that his body went in the end zone, but the ball never did, bro. It was a
but
good heads up play, bro.
even the other one with Elliott, because Elliott had two big plays. There was the second one with Pollard where he's about to go into the end zone, and he grabbed him and wrapped him around and dropped him right there on the goal line. I think it was more right before that play, before the fumble, and he held them in on that like that 1 yard and a half a yard line. I thought they were the QB sneaky. I don't know why they went to the fullback. The fullback.
I don't understand why that's the play that screwed up McCarthy right there, bro. You're at the goal line and you decide to do a play action rollout and you lose
Yeah,
7 yards.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You have Dak.
a
Dak has
half
legs.
yard line, dude. It wasn't even like the full yard. It was half yard
Half
line.
the yard
He
line. You
Pete
got
That's what
Tony
I'm
Carroll that.
saying,
Pollard.
He Pete
bro.
Carroll.
If that was Philly, that's the Philly special. If that was Philly, that's the Philly special. The
He
tough
Pete
play.
Carrolled it. Yup. He Pete Carrolled it. That's
Yeah,
exactly
he
what he
did.
He
did.
did.
He did.
That's exactly what he did.
They even said it that the
Like,
what killed them
bro,
was their
your
Hey,
guy's
defensive
getting
play call.
4.5 a yard, like a
Uh,
rush, and you can get
to be
half a
fair,
yard with
he
him.
Darren
Like, get
beveled
out of
it.
here.
He Darren beveled it. That's
Nah,
what he
that's
did.
straight Pete Carroll, bro.
No,
That was straight
that's
Pete
Darren Bevel.
Carroll.
No, that's Darren Bevel. He was the offensive coordinator. He's the one who made the run play.
bro,
Thank you very much. That was Darren Bevel.
bro, they fumbled at the one. They fumbled at the one and they lost yardage on the goal line. That's 2 plays right there where they coughed up 14 points, bro. Like, hell of a defensive play.
You got to give it to the defense. I mean, this was the number 1 scoring offense against the number 2 scoring offense in the NFL, and we got under with 48 total points. I mean, that's a defensive showing on both sides of the ball because I mean we're a badass offense, and they held us, and they're a awesome offense, and we held them. It was just a good freaking game, is what it was, and we won it like a champion should. We got that ball at 3 minutes, ran it down to nothing, and kicked it like people do to us all the damn time, and we did it. As soon as we had 3:24, I was feeling confident. I was like, here we go. We're going to do this time. We're going to run that clock down to nothing and kick that field goal. I typed it in. It's on the record.
Great win. Great win, guys. Great effing win.
Awesome. And the way that he
And it
trusted
was a
Sanders, I mean,
team win. That's what made it better.
it was. It wasn't a Hill show. It wasn't a one-person show. It was a Sanders show, and going against the number 1 kicker. I mean, the Dallas kicker hadn't missed anything all year. He's tied for number 1. He kicked 59 and 60 back-to-back 2 games ago. I've been watching him. I'm like, the Dallas is going to kick 5 field goals on our ass.
Yeah, all season he
That's
hasn't missed.
exactly what I was thinking. And McDaniel used their own superpower against them. Put our kicker out there to kick 3 50s for a 5-banger.
That's a great point.
I mean, he used his, and he
I didn't
gave
even
Sanders the confidence he needs to go into the playoffs.
a 57 to start off the bat. I was like, no way he's gonna let him kick that. Like, I did not
In the
think he was gonna
face
let him
of
kick it.
full
And the way
kickers,
he did,
too.
I was like, oh my god. But did you see that ball still had enough to go for 60? Had that been a
He could have
60
went
yarder, it
for,
would have made it.
No, yeah,
Like,
and he's lucky. He's lucky that they got into that field goal battle
gotta
early because
let-
it started raining after that. So they got real lucky.
And Sanders
That's
mentioned quality
that's
opponent.
skill, luck, whatever you want to call it, bro. Christmas, whatever. I take it.
That's our Christmas snow right
Hey,
there.
can we all apologize for that? Well, I know I have to apologize, but can we all apologize to Jason Sanders and all the crap we gave him this year after that game? I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Sanders.
I
I
definitely owe
don't
him
need
a
to
huge
apologize because
apology.
I've been a
We get
Sandoneer.
we get
You know what I mean?
flowers today.
I
Oh
always
my
gave
God.
him the
Dude, let me tell you
flowers, and I
something.
always understood what happened. So, all of you
Well,
guys
the
have
thing
my
is,
platform. Feel free to say sorry. Go ahead.
well,
I'm not
the thing is,
apologizing
like,
because hey, listen, he's the one who made it up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he screwed up, and what the criticism he got was warranted because he missed a lot of. He's the reason why we lost a lot of games. So at the end of the day, he made up for his mistakes. So I'm not apologizing. Sorry.
so there's
You
something called
cannot
this. This
tell
is
me he's the
actually
reason we lost games, bro. Stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
he is.
You cannot put it
He
all on
is.
a
No, I'm not
kicker.
stopping it. I'm P Diddy. I'm not stopping, and I won't stop.
won't stop.
Merry Christmas
Yeah,
to you
dude.
too, Shake. Yo, Shake came in with a fire on Sanders. I love it. I love it.
He's doing the shimmy.
No, but can
He's
we
doing the
really
Diddy
say this?
shimmy.
Can you really say this? This to me was probably the only all like legitimately an all-team win. Can you think of any other game that we've won this season that was a legitimate all
No, no.
every phase?
All three
Because I can't
phases.
think
This
of one.
game was all three
This one
phases.
hit every single phase. Special teams, offense, defense, even coaching. Like you even saw when Vic Fangio changed his defense too to adjust to their offense when they adjusted. I was like, holy smoke. And did you see when he brought out, he didn't blitz the entire time, but there were times when he knew, okay, now let me throw it in their face.
Yeah,
Holy
and he was
smokes,
laughing
that
at
O
them too.
line,
You could see him. You saw when they
did
were
you
getting
see him when they,
Fangio and they were looking at him in the booth. He was laughing. He knew he caught him.
he caught him dead to right. Like they had no shot. That O line for them, they didn't know what to do. They're like, holy smokes, where did this come from? Like they had no shot of knowing where to come from. And I'm like, you know what? This is what. Shout out to Vic Fangio because Bradley Chubb has already had that experience in his defense, and a lot of people forget that. And Chubb is helping out the other guys implement that defense. And right now, you're seeing these guys come out of their shell, like Duke Riley, all over the place, AVG all over the place. You got some of the guys where I'm like, yo, you're a bench dude, you're a practice
Duke
squad
Riley
dude.
stepping up for
What are you
Baker.
doing?
AVG stepping up for Phillips. Yeah, you called it. The depth stepped up.
Next man up. And
which
this
is
team
also
has shown you they could do it.
and that's
Go ahead,
also
Joe.
great coaching. You know, that next man up is just they're doing the right. They're in the right spot. They know how to do their job. Their technique is good. You know what I mean? And they're not trying to do everything. They're just doing their job like they should and doing it damn they know exactly what they need to do so they can play fast. You know, they had to learn the offense, but everybody knows it. I mean, you're seeing guys that are the backups that are playing it perfect the way they play that zone man, and they pass each other off, and you see the two guys zagging and they're both passing each other off perfect, and they're backup players playing that complicated defense perfect in December when we need to be like champions do.
2-1 in December. It's a good feeling.
It's a good
Three and
feeling. We're 3-1, guys.
three and
We are
one.
3-1. We got what? One more game in December technically, and that's
Yeah, we got five.
the. No matter what, even if we drop this game, which I don't think we will, but let's say we do, we still come out of December with a winning record. We'd be 3-2. You do realize that, right? That regardless, this was not that December collapse that everybody always wants to go in and put on us. Nope. This is what I'm talking about. Like this was the game for us to really show everybody, nah, the Dolphins are here. And man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I
Playoffs.
was
Talking about playoffs.
Misfits like the Dolphins, Cowboys were also down two starters on their O line. We weren't down two starters. We were down four starters, but it's okay. We don't care because we don't make excuses. Next man up, Butch Berry, here we come. It's more prevalent of the O line. We were down four starters. Exactly, Raiders Daddy. Thank you. And you know
Yeah, we
what?
left the excuses in November.
You
Exactly.
say you were three
Be
and one.
honest
We're
with me, guys.
actually we're 2-1 in December, not 3-1. 2-1.
Mm, check it again, buddy. We are three
No,
and
we
one in
beat the
December.
Jets 1. This is 2.
No, we played 3 games. We won 2. Yeah, he's right. We got
Yeah.
5 games
Check
in
it
December.
again. We're 3-1 in December, bro.
No, we're 2-1. Where's that?
Oh, she's
Name the
calling
three
the next
wins.
game. That's what she's saying.
Commanders, Titans, Jets, Cowboys. That's four so far.
Hold on.
The
Commanders. We
Commanders was
played the
in
Commanders.
The
December.
Commanders
Yeah, we
was
played the
on.
Commanders.
Yeah, that was on the 3rd,
It,
December 3rd. Then we played the Titans on the 11th. Then we played the Jets on the 17th. And we just played this one on the 24th. And then we got 31st one. We have 5 December
we
games.
Okay.
played
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
this is game
3-1.
4. You're
I
right.
stand corrected.
Yeah,
December
you're right.
3rd.
The next game.
Exactly. December 3rd was the Commanders. Thank you. So the Commanders, Titans, we lost.
Damn,
Jets
this season has gone
was
by, bro.
the other one that we won. And this is number 4. with the Cowboys. Next week is number 5. We have 5 December games, so we are 3-1.
Yeah, 'cause the
So
Buffalo Bill game
this
is in January.
is
You're right, New
man.
Year's.
Shout out to you, Big Philly.
We'll
Exactly.
be undefeated in January
We are
too,
3-1 in December, guys. Like,
What?
and we
okay,
should be
be honest with
undefeated.
me. Oh, do you think what is your confidence level for next week's game versus the Raiders? Ravens versus the Ravens. What's your
I say
confidence
We'll
level?
find
50-50.
out tonight.
50-50.
If some,
50-50.
if they lose more running backs tonight from Baltimore, if they get more banged up in Baltimore, that's a good omen for us. But I gotta say,
You think tonight we'll be able to like really see what they got
yeah, yeah, because if
versus
their
a tough
defense
team?
is what they are, we'll find out tonight.
Yeah, because that's a
Yeah, as
high
of
power
right
offense
now,
too with the 49ers.
yeah, I'm pretty confident. I don't think that the Ravens are gonna be able to compete with us. I think we're gonna go there and we're gonna beat them.
So guys, if we do, let's say the Ravens lose today, we beat them next week, and we are in week 18. Are you sitting your players or are you playing everybody? What are you guys gonna do?
So if we
Well, if we
win
If
next,
we
clinch,
win
if
this,
we win next week, we clinch the number 1 seed.
no, we don't. I
the
don't think we clinch it.
no, we clinch the division next week. By
Yeah.
winning next week, we clinch the division.
Yeah, but
But
if the Ravens
but we
lose, then
won't
we
clinch the
clinch
number
number
one
1.
overall unless we win out.
Okay,
Hmm.
I got information for you.
No,
If we if we if we beat the Ravens next week and the Ravens lose this week, if the 49ers win, we have a 100% chance of a home team game, no matter what. We're like 99%. Yeah, we're 100% on either hosting or bye week, no matter what. But if we want to get that bye week, we're gonna have to play that last game. There's no resting.
so essentially we'll either be 1 through 4, is what you're saying.
In that
Yeah,
scenario,
it
right
makes
now, if we
sense.
lose
It
every
makes
game,
sense
we'll
because
only
we
be six.
by clinching the division, you're automatically 1 through 4. It just depends on where we end up landing. So if we beat out Bills at the end, then we get number 1. If we don't, let's say they do beat us, then I think we'll end up if Kansas City doesn't drop any games, we'll end up third because they have the half game on us. So it'll be Ravens, Kansas City, and then us. Right. But yeah, like this right here, I would say more than anything else, we have the best. We have the whole world in our hands, and I'm not trying to be corny when I say that. Like we're in the driver's seat. All Dolphins have to do is continue to win. And ladies and gentlemen, continue this December to remember. Because I don't know about you, but this team is not looking like a regular Dolphins team. We've seen so many different versions of them winning games, and I'm like, holy smokes! I don't foresee. I honestly, God, do not foresee us doing any worse than what we've been doing. I truly believe that we will actually win out, in my opinion. Oh, what's up, Todd?
Cleveland loses. Okay.
I
What's
don't know what
going
happened to
on?
Shake Money. What's up, Todd? Remember, keep it PG. But other than that,
I know.
what up,
Hold up, hold
friend?
up, hold up. Merry Christmas to
Oh,
you and
Merry Christmas.
everybody in the chat. Everybody up here got our Christmas gift early, beating Dallas. And you're
Yes,
right.
we did.
All we have to do is win next week. That's all we have to do in the number one spot. So, well, we do have to win against Buffalo to keep in case Kansas City wins, but we got to. I think we can win out. I think this defense is just playing lights out. We just held the number one scoring team.
Right?
I'm more excited about our defense. It's like everybody's looking at our offense and going, wow, look at that high power offense. Our defense is just sneaking up behind them, killing them.
But wasn't Fangio known for giving up run plays? I'm looking at this defense with this defensive line, and nobody's running on us.
No, they can't. We're stacked.
Did you know that we were at
Pepper.
almost 200 and something yards? We brought that sucker down to less than 89 yards a game.
Do you know also that we broke a record last night? A team record?
Yes, we did. Money Sanders broke a record.
No, but that's besides him.
First Dolphins kicker ever. Well, besides that one, I'm going to say that one first.
I know it is. It's
the first Dolphins kicker to get 3 50-plus yard kicks and made them in the same game.
Yep,
Okay,
and we now have a new sack record. We had our 50th sack, beat our record of 49
for team sacks.
Yep.
Oh my God, for real?
Yep.
And we're also the first time we've had a 1,000-yard rusher and a 1,000-yard receiver and a 4,000 yard.
2,000-yard receivers.
2,000. Yeah, that's right. First time we've had 2,000-yard receivers.
1,000-yard receivers.
2 1,000-yard receivers.
Yeah.
A 1,000-yard rusher and a 4,000 plus.
Yeah, so we're breaking records, guys.
This is insane.
We're breaking team records on offense and defense.
And you know what?
And it's not just one side of the ball. It's on offense and defense.
And we're going to get Sanders. Oh, you're muted. Sanders is going to get the player of the week.
And special teams too.
And Sanders is going to get special teams player of the week probably. And that's going to be 6 different players that we have for players of the week. We got 3 on offense and none of them are Tyreek Hill. We got Mostert and Achane and Tua on offense. And on defense, we have Ramsey and Chubb. And now on special teams, we're going to have Sanders. So we're going to have 6 different players that have gotten player of the week, and none of them are Tyreek Hill.
And we have 3 defensive linemen that could easily hit double-digit sacks. Chubb already hit it. Wilkins and Zyler could easily hit it. They're both at 8.
I'm telling you, this defense and this offense, this team period, is running on all cylinders. And you know what? The adversity that we had early in the year, and I keep telling everybody, and I have to remind you guys, and I said this is the off season. One thing that I like about this team is that next man up mentality, because we actually do the next man up mentality. You know what I mean? Like our guys actually get experience.
Brandon Jones, 3 turnovers in the last 2 games, 2 picks and a fumble recovery. You got
everybody wants to trade him, and look at how this man has blown up.
Everybody's forgotten all about Baker. Duke Riley's helped that out. We got players filling in to where it's like, wow. Wait until these guys get back. You're going to be seeing Baker back probably by Buffalo. You could see Holland back probably by Buffalo, maybe this week. But even so, we're going to be getting our players back right at the right time.
Merry Christmas, Papa Paul. Happy for Sanders. Clutch game. Absolutely, Newfoundland. Merry Christmas, Newfoundland. You're right, Todd. You're 100% right. This is...
Hell, Chubb's playing out of his mind. Chubb is like on a whole other level.
Did you see how many times he almost sacked Dak today? And if it wasn't for Zach last second throwaway, Trump should have had like 3 sacks today.
Yeah, he had 1.5 as it was, and that was with a bunch of him getting aggravated, saying, "I had him."
Merry Christmas, Case. No, it's true. But you know what? I think the way that this team is flowing, that what takes a team to the Super Bowl is depth, and our depth is getting experience. And the thing
Yes,
is, it's not just like one set of depth either. It's like the third level and the fourth level and the fifth level
so
depth. You know what I
even
mean?
even our punter yesterday knocked that one punt down to the 1 yard line. Elijah Campbell recovers it. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing their thing, and it's great to see everybody's doing what they need to do.
See, it's simple. Do your job. Look, Tua didn't have a super stellar. Oh my God, no. He did his job. He had a solid game.
He had a
Protected the
solid game,
ball,
but
distributed the ball. He got the ball to where it needed to be to keep the drives going. That's what you want from your franchise quarterback. It's
hey,
not you don't see Mahomes having 600-yard games every single game. No,
no,
but
Smythe.
he distributes
We made
the
Smythe
ball.
look like
He
a
gets it to the right player. He keeps the drives.
look at Smythe stepping up yesterday.
That's what you
Smythe
want.
had some big catches.
Yeah, somebody was on a show asking, is somebody else going to step up besides Tyreek Hill and Mostert and A-Chain and Waddle?
Wow.
And they're like, no, are you crazy? And I'm telling you, that's kind of what happened. You know, I mean, we had everybody stepped up.
Smythe stepped up.
Wilson
Wilson
had
Jr.
Just,
But see, you want to know something? We should have known Wilson Jr. was going to be able to ball, because the middle of Dallas's defense is where you want to run the ball, and that's all Wilson.
just
Honestly,
around.
at this point,
You know what else makes
the
a
way
Super Bowl
we've
team?
been going at it, it's good. What?
Everybody's playing for each other. You see how happy they are. There's nobody out there trying me. It's all about the team.
Absolutely. And that 2,000 yards isn't happening, you know, so there's no more talk about that. You know what I mean? Which was all just social media stuff anyway. Believe me, he's not brokenhearted one bit about that as we're going in.
No, Tyreek Hill, he was so
Because
upset
he
about
knows
it.
he got next year.
He was so Tyreek was so upset about it that he gave Waddle a hug on the game that he missed when Waddle scored. He didn't care one bit. We got the dub. That's all that
He
matters.
went for the 150 pretty much.
Yeah, Tua missed some of his throws
And
on
this
purpose.
is the thing. Tyreek Hill knows. I don't know about all that, but this
Wait, what did he
Tyreek
say?
knows.
What did he
I was
Him
gonna
coming
joke. I
to
was
this
trying to
team
make a
and
joke.
helping
But
this
never
team.
mind.
No, I was asking about that last comment that she put up. What was that comment?
That Tua made some of his. Elliott.
Yeah,
I
that was
reckon
the play of
Elliott
the
playing on
game.
the goal line changed
That
the
was the
game.
play.
Yeah.
That was the play of the game.
Sean Elliott stop.
That was the play of the game. The way he did that one-handed, kept the man out the end zone.
And Seatler was in there to clean it up too. He was in there to make sure he didn't roll over. Seatler cleaned it up too.
Yep.
And that's why, you know, you say, why are they even bothering to stop him at the half-yard line? That's why.
Anything can happen.
That's insane.
And you know that's the
Just
third.
goes to show how well this team is working together for each other.
I think that's
right
the third
now,
straight game. Isn't it the third straight game that we've started the game off with a turnover on the first drive? Last week, Zealer got the fumble at the
Ooh,
one. Last week, Zealer got the fumble at the 1 yard line.
that is true.
And then the week before, he scored the touchdown to start the game.
Assembling toys.
So opening
Dolphin
drives
State of
for
Mind says, anyone else having fun assembling toys this morning and listening to Miss Finn's show? I love it. That's
not
what
us
Daddy
old,
has to do,
hey,
Dolphin State of Mind. So
not us
you keep
not
at
us
it,
old
sir.
not us old men. We have already had our days doing that. Thank you very much.
Hey, I
Yeah,
wanted to
he's got
drop
little
off.
ones, though.
I'm going to
He's got a
say Merry
beautiful family.
Christmas.
Shout out to your family, Dolphin State of Mind.
Merry Christmas, buddy. You take
Merry
care.
Christmas to everybody.
Merry
Fins up.
Christmas, Cook Cup Joe. Thank you
Mr.
so much
Cap
for
for
coming through.
life.
Hey, how about them Dolphins, right? Let's go. Let's
Cap for
go.
life.
Like,
How
this
you
Dolphins win.
how you doing, my brother?
Good, my friend. Merry Christmas to you, to your fan. Hopefully, you know, things can start getting to the new year, the new bang, a new start, a new fresh everything. You know?
And hopefully a Super Bowl win.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh God.
Dude, this honestly,
You just mentioned that. It's not shy to think about that, man. And now it's not wrong to start thinking about it.
no. And you know, we if we get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, I don't see many teams. Nobody in the AFC scares me coming into our house. The only team that will have me worried is the 49ers. And if we're playing the 49ers, that means we're in the Super Bowl. You're on mute, Miss Phins. We can't hear you.
I will say not really. Thank you. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. What thank you. What I think McDaniel learns from his mistake from last year. And I think that if we do face them in the Super Bowl, this is not going to be the same game. Oh my God, Banana with the $50 donation. Brr, 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 brr. Oonts, 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 oonts,
Bahana!
oonts.
Merry
Holy
Christmas. Merry
smokes,
Christmas.
Banana. Thank you so much. Spencer Chill was right and I was wrong. I said we'd finish 10-7. Fins up. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Banana. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Man.
Hey,
Thank
so
you, thank
Cap,
you,
what did
thank
you
you.
think about the game yesterday?
Wow, that's cute.
What was that, Tom?
What did you think about the game yesterday?
Oh
You've
no, yeah,
always
we
been
were
a harsh.
breaking it down earlier, man. All three
You've
phases
always been
showed
a
up for
harsh
this
critic.
game, bro. All three phases have to have their flowers given to them in bulks this morning, man. They all came through, man. It was like Joe brought it up earlier. I didn't even know the Cowboys were almost number one in offense, man. And
Yeah.
man, they didn't seem like that last night, man. So shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to everybody, bro. Todd, do you think a statement was made yesterday?
Yes. I think a statement's made that they don't want to lose again. They're taking each game and they're going to be serious when they get on that field. Because even, in the past, remember that BS call on Wilkins in the end zone for late, or what was the call? You get the 15-yard penalty, hitting Dak late,
Oh yeah, the end zone.
that roughing. In the past, we would have
Yeah.
given up a long drive right there. That would have been a first down. No, they came out mad and stopped them the next 3 plays and made them punt. They are playing angry.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things yesterday that could have gone the complete opposite. That would have been like so typical Dolphins, but it didn't, man. It didn't.
And I tell you what, McDaniel's been in that kicker's ear all year. He's been on Sanders, giving him boost of confidence. And look what happens when you give a kid confidence. How many in a row has he made? Plus, he had 5 yesterday, 3 of 50, over 50. And that 57-yarder would have been good from 60 something. He hit the what out of that ball.
Yeah, he knuckled it at the end. It went right through, man. They said it would have been good for 60 plus.
Chef Jew, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Chef Jew. My man.
I tell you what, it's a great day to be a Dolphin fan. The young guys out there have never seen 11-4. Think about it, it's been 29 years.
It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. I can't even tell.
Crap. That now that I wrap my
I
head around
remember
that,
the 11-5.
damn, Todd, 11-4. You're right,
I
man. It's
remember
been
the
a
eleven
minute.
and
It's been
five.
it's
But
been
11-4.
29. It's been 29 years. Three decades.
Jeez, man. I mean, it's practically my whole life. Like, we got the Utah Phins fan coming from literally. I'm not even lying to you. Like that Utah Phins fan coming from Twitter. Shout out to all our our viewers and all of our Twitch viewers today. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New
You know what?
Year's.
Hey, so people on Twitter can see you on YouTube?
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas. Thank you, Utah Phins fan.
You know the key to our December so far? Tua, no interceptions.
What?
No turnovers. Yep. Reason was talking about that, man. I freaked out when I heard that stat. I was like, damn, he's right.
I think he has one turnover. I think it
You
was a
gotta
fumble.
protect the ball. Period. Period. We're 3-1. He has 2 fumbles in one game. But one he recovered, the other one he lost.
Right, but no interceptions, which is
But that's
what
fine
you want to see out.
because at the end of
Which
the
is what
day,
you
it's
want to
only
see
one
out of your
actual
quarterback.
turnover.
And did you see that play by Tua yesterday? The ball was snapped on the ground. He picks it up and gets it to Smythe for a good gain and a first down. I'm like, whoa.
Dude, when I saw that snap go to the freaking floor, I was like, no, no, no. And then Tua picked it up and boom. It was like bang, bang, boom. Like he
Yeah,
had no second thought, no nothing. Like he's like, whoop, pop, pop, pop. Like it, I was like, did he just complete it down the middle? Did you just see that bullet? Like I was like, oh
yeah.
my god, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Holy
It was
smokes!
and it was a big first down on a drive where we
Holy
kicked a field
smokes!
goal. We needed every point.
It was huge. It was huge. Give me a second, guys. Keep talking. Keep talking. I gotta get my charger real quick. So hold on. Keep talking, gentlemen.
So, Cap, you think that defense secures us a deep run? Man, that defense is badass. Uh-oh, Cap's on mute.
Okay, Todd, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. You know what?
What
I
happened
got
to
to get him
Cap?
a shot. He just dropped. He got quiet and dropped off. Um,
I think he's reception too.
yeah, but you know what's funny is my coach of the
What?
year,
Who is it?
Butch Berry. How many different offensive linemen do we have coming in and keeping Tua clean?
You
Yes,
know
he
we're
helped Dick
number
Henry the
two.
ball quick.
We're number two all year in the number of combinations in O line. Only
Yep,
the Jets have more combinations than we've had all
and look at
year long.
and look at the record.
What up, Crypto? Welcome.
Good
Welcome, welcome,
morning, Miss
welcome.
Phins. Or good
Good
morning,
morning.
everybody. Good morning,
Good
Todd.
morning, Merry Christmas, crypto,
Merry Christmas,
Mer-
sir.
Mer- Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Happy
and
holidays,
and boy,
everybody.
is it a
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas for us Dolphins fans.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad at
Yeah,
the
we
Chargers.
had a
They were
good.
supposed to complete the gift and beat
Uh,
Buffalo.
I
Yo,
don't even care
the
about that
Chargers
anymore.
had that game, man.
Oh,
I've, I've given up on those endeavors. We just need to handle our own
oh no,
business.
I
We
understand
don't
that,
need to
Chris.
limit nobody beating
I
them.
understand that. It would have just been one more team that we beat that Buffalo couldn't. That I was going to laugh at them for. Remember, they lost to Denver.
That's
They lost to Denver. We smoked them.
right. They did lose
They've
to
lost.
Denver.
They've lost to New England and the Jets, and we beat them both. We swept them.
Well, well, I get that. But I get that. But you never want to say that to Buffalo because we didn't beat them. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know, but we will. We still have one game left to do it. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
sorry,
saying until we beat them,
I'm
it's
not.
hard to say that.
I know, but
That's
I
the
am not
problem.
scared of. I am not scared of this Buffalo team right now with the way our defense. Remember, they beat us. We didn't have Ramsey back there. We had Cater playing on the outside. You know what I mean? We did. We didn't have Chubb. Chubb wasn't playing at this level. There's players on this team that were not playing at the level because they were just getting used.
No, he was not. Chubb was not playing at this level. Not at
No,
all.
nobody was. They were still getting used to the defense. And now that our defense
Well,
is kicked in, I'm not worried.
well, that's the problem. We don't need to be really necessarily worried about people beating Buffalo. It's inevitable we're going to have to play them for most likely the division title.
And I don't think so. Because if we beat Baltimore next week, we have the number one. We're just going to have to beat Buffalo to keep Kansas City away from the number one spot.
That's literally
And
it.
and that's it. We'll
Yeah,
have the division title if we win next week. Or no,
and
I've got to rephrase it. We will have the division title when we win next week.
Yeah, all we have to do
yeah,
is win next week and we win the division title,
mm,
regardless of what week
right.
18 is. If we want the first overall,
We're
then
going to
We
that's
have to
have,
win the week
we're gonna
18.
have to beat Buffalo too.
yeah.
But all we gotta do to
If
win the
we
division,
want that number one seed, you're right, Miss Fans. If we
yeah,
want the number one seed, we're going to have to win all the games.
And I'm sorry, I
exactly,
want to go in. I want to go in there and spank Buffalo for that earlier season loss because
exactly.
they got lucky with us not having our defense up to par. Now with our defense and our offense, I want to spank them.
And you know what?
But see,
This is a
Todd,
different team.
you got to remember they lost a bunch of people in that game too. They didn't have Milano or Hyde or their secondary against our
No, and
offense.
I
I
understand,
mean
but I'm
that's
saying,
what makes it a wash. We could say we didn't have Ramsey and
well,
all that, but we
crypto.
beat it. But we beat a Denver Bronco team 50 points the week prior, so we can't. It's hard to use that as an excuse
Well,
when
no,
you was without those same
crypto.
players against the Broncos.
Here, crypto. It's not the fact of missing players. It's the fact we were putting in a whole new system, which takes about 8 weeks to
It
get
doesn't
in.
work when you put, but see the problem with that argument, it doesn't work when you score 70 on a team in the
No,
NFL
I'm not
for the
talking about
week
offense.
prior.
I'm not talking about offense. I'm talking about
No,
our
no,
defense. We still gave
but
up 21
but the
against the
defense gave up
Broncos.
30, but the defense only gave up 13 points. That it was a garbage punt return, kickoff return for a touchdown in
Right.
garbage time.
But you got to also look. The Chargers scored how many against us in Week 1 with how they were running the ball and this and that.
Right, but that was week one, and that was a Charger offense that was still together.
I'm just saying, our defense, it took a little while to get in sync, and now that they're in
But
sync,
the
I don't
problem
see
is
anything
whenever
dog
we did
walking on.
against the Broncos, after that point, the defense and offense gets no passes, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't agree.
Because you did it one without those same players.
I
You
know,
can't
but
turn around and use it as a pass no more. Is what I'm saying. It's hard to
I,
do that.
it's just the fact. Listen,
We can't say, "Oh well, we
I
were
think
without
we
our best players," and
honestly, I'm one of the few
then
players
they
that
was
say we
missing
caught the
without their best
Broncos.
players.
I'm one of the few players that say we got lucky and caught the Broncos
No,
before.
because what'll happen is you have a bunch of Bills fans saying if we keep bringing that up, the fact that we were hurt and they wasn't, and they were at the same time, they'll say, "Oh, well, you only need a complete team to beat us." That's what
No,
they'll be saying when we keep using that argument. They'll say
we
you
need a
can never beat us without a complete team. You always need a 100% healthy team in order to beat us.
no, we need a
That's
team
what
that knows the
they'll
defense.
use that.
We
Because
need a
the
team.
minute we start saying Jalen Ramsey and all our superstars are out, they'll just say, well, ours was out too and we still won.
All right, but at the same time, Wilkins, we still didn't know if he fit into the defense at that time. Remember, we didn't know if he wasn't playing well. Our team once
No, he
they started
wasn't.
fitting in.
His sack totals was getting up because remember we didn't even play the Commanders. We was about to start playing a string of teams where quarterbacks was not as,
Well, what we
reputable.
did, we
He was
played
doing that.
Buffalo. We played Buffalo week 3, I think it was, wasn't it?
No, we played Denver week 3. We played Buffalo after them. The very
Week
next
4.
week.
Yeah, and at that time, Wilkins wasn't playing well because we were all saying he's definitely not worth the 20 plus million
He was
he
playing
wanted.
well after he was playing
Now
well
he's playing.
after that game. He was
You
playing
need
well before that.
no, he wasn't. Look back at the numbers. He didn't start
We
He
getting
played Bills. We played Bills week 4. We played Broncos week 3. So the week
right.
after we did the 70, that's when we dropped the game to
right. But
the
here's the
Bills.
thing. But here's the thing.
But Wilkins had
Wilkins,
already had some sacks registered before that game. We had played the
not
Patriots
many.
the week before because I was in that game the week 2. I was at that game. The defense
You
was
were at that
playing, was
game?
starting to turn it around the very next week. Where they had to keep Mac Jones out of the end zone on the very last drive to seal that game, but against the Patriots, and then that's when the 70 burger came with the 57-point basically win.
Hold on, I gotta laugh. Someone's coming here to pick up my roommate. I gotta laugh at him. I'll be right back. I'll stay on, but I'm just gonna mute it. He's a Jacksonville fan.
And
That's so mean, but go ahead. I mean,
I'm just
Crypto,
saying
talk
that
to me.
we have to beat them. I mean, we have to not necessarily be focused on Buffalo and how we do against other teams. If we didn't play Buffalo yet, then we can use that because the unknown we haven't played. We don't know how we'll fare against them. But since we played them, we can't use that against them that they lost to teams that we beat when we've already played them and lost to them by a lot of points.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong with that. I mean,
I see if we haven't played them yet, then then it's unknown whether or not they can beat us because we're measuring other teams how they played against other teams that we beat. Since we've already played them, we can't use that measurement no more. It's all mono on mono now.
yeah, how teams stack against each other, so that makes sense. Yeah. But you know
Because
what? One thing
everybody
I will say,
because the Tennessee Titans fans can start using the same argument, the fact that they beat us, that they should be able to beat other teams that that we beat. And it doesn't work that way.
well, I think
The
this
Titans
team,
fans
this,
can't use that argument. They just play us head to head and say, okay, we just beat you head to head.
yeah, you're right. But you know what? I think that we are a different team now than when we played them week 4. So I think that
Yeah,
we
everybody's a
will be
different
able to have a
team.
better, yeah, we will be able to have a better outcome this time. But how confident are you us versus the Ravens? You're going to that game, right?
I'm going to it. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I will. I'm
So,
going there.
so how
I got my
confident are
ticket.
you between us and the Ravens?
Um, I mean, I got a little bit more confidence. I would say that much. Yeah, I'm kind of neutral. I'm not. I'm happy that we've gotten to this point. You know that we at 11-5, 11-4 at this
Hmm.
stage. I'll say this much. I'm not going to be a fan that's automatically going to just overlook everybody. Plus the fact that we got a win against a team that we perfectly mirror. You know, I'm not going to sit up there and predict 80-point wins because we don't think the Ravens are good, or 70-point wins because we don't think the Bills are good. Because that's about what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. I can guarantee you that. There
Yeah,
will be
people are gonna
fans
go
out there
crazy with their
predicting that.
predictions. Yep,
And,
you're not
and
wrong.
doing that, I'll tell you, I won't be falling into that
You're
trap
not wrong with that one.
because we fell into that trap after we beat the crap out of the Broncos the week prior and how we was down playing the Buffalo the very next week.
Because we didn't take them seriously. You're right. I was. Trust me, I was here. I mean, I don't feel like I
It's a
was
week by week
that, but
league. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a week by week league. You restart the scoreboard is 0-0. You don't get to carry last week's score and results into the following game. It's always 0-0 when you kick off a football game. You
it's
know,
true.
that's
What's up, Fred? Merry
it's
Christmas,
zero
sir.
zero. Merry
Good
Christmas,
Welcome,
morning.
Fred.
welcome, welcome, Fred.
Good,
Welcome.
good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas to all you guys.
Good morning.
And I must say, I had a real good Christmas present with the victory yesterday.
Right, right,
Yeah, real
right.
good Christmas present right there, man. It was a great game, and I had it being a close score. Definitely no blowouts anywhere, and
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout either.
nah, man, and I knew some
Yeah, I
big
did too,
plays
Fred.
and some big throws were gonna what it was going to come down to, and some big plays on defense also, and it was a great victory.
What's up, Mr. Fred? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, how you doing? How you
I
doing?
did. I predicted a close win yesterday. I said the difference in the game was going to be our home advantage.
You know another thing
Yeah,
that impressed me? Tyreek Hill dropping that what would have been a 90-something yard touchdown, 98-yard touchdown, and
I couldn't
and he
believe
turned.
that.
Well, listen. Then he turns around, throws it deep to Waddle on the other side, right on the money, in stride for the 50 yards and the first down.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It was a great game, and
Good morning,
I must
Michelle.
say,
That
Welcome.
was a big play for Waddle.
Merry Christmas.
Unfortunately, he got banged up and he didn't catch a single pass after that catch.
No,
He
but
didn't
you
get.
want to
He
know
got dinged up.
at that time it was a big play for us.
It
it
was
was
a
a big.
huge
No,
play
no,
for
I'm
us.
not saying it
It
wasn't a
kept the
big play
ball
because it
rolling.
led to a field goal. That was a 3 point. It was a 4 point
Yep,
swing because it came off a turnover, which
And
turned out
yep.
to be the difference in the game. That 4 point
It
swing was the
literally,
difference in the game.
literally was the difference in the
But
game.
I was completely shocked Tyreek dropped that because he would have been 98 yards piece gone.
well,
Yeah,
and
they
Tyreek
didn't
wasn't.
get the 7. We got the 3 to 4 point swing, and look what happened. We win by 2, so we need that every bit of that swing.
Yep, yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
and I also think that the offensive line had a good game. Had a good game
Oh,
yesterday.
Butch Berry, I don't know what he's doing to these guys, but everybody
I
steps
don't know
up.
either, but everything he does works.
These guys on
It's
Everything
the
that
working.
offense,
man does works.
It's working for Butchberry. That's
these
why
guys on the offensive line are just
you got to
Yeah,
remember
man,
the more
he's
the
stepping up.
problem,
He's
not the
stepping up.
problem. It's a blessing in disguise. Y'all don't realize the better the offensive line play with this construction and this makeup, the more excuses they take away from us going forward.
Right, right.
It's true. That
It's a
is
good
true.
point.
Because you know they always
Because
love to
now they beat a
one
Dallas
up.
Cowboy team with the different alignment of players and Butch Berry did
yeah.
and being able to pull it off and giving up. Now they literally stripping away of our excuses going forward for having this
I
offensive
agree.
line going forward.
I agree, but you want to, what's weird is that before this season, we just wanted five guys who could play average. That's all we
Yeah,
wanted.
Correct.
And now
Correct.
we
I,
have
I agree. That's all you
now
need is
we
to
have
go play average. Yes,
and now
I
we
agree
have
with that.
11 guys strong who have played average or above average.
yeah,
And
And the
that's
thing
yeah,
credit
is,
to Butchberry.
and we all know what happened in two different Super Bowls. In the Super Bowl where Kansas City played versus Tampa Bay, they lost three O linemen. They lost the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl well, not Super Bowl, AFC Championship that the
Hmm.
Bengals were gonna go to, they lost two of their starting O line
Mhm.
that game or the game before. So they were playing, not
No,
rookies,
they
but you
had
know what I
lost
mean,
them at
like
the end of the regular season. Remember, Miss Fence? Remember, they beat the crap out of the Bills with them, and then they lost the AFC Championship
yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly. That's what it was. So
Yeah, they
that's
beat the
two
crap out of the
examples.
Bills.
That's two examples of where O lines have faced adversity. They've lost games because you don't got your starters. But the difference is Miami, because we've never had our starters. Every like our second line, our third line, our fourth line, our fifth line, everybody's getting reps,
They're
in
used to it.
game
Yeah.
reps. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So if we gotta throw them into the playoffs, we don't have to worry about it. We
And,
know that they can handle it. You know what I mean?
and,
Right.
and a shout out to
And you know,
Eichenberg
oh yeah,
playing,
you know,
dude,
hey,
playing hurt.
Miss Fens, I'd like to give a shout out to Durham Smythe with a career best 5 catches, man. I don't know, 70 something yards,
Right?
man. He came up huge, man, right
Hey,
No,
before halftime.
Smythe was doing his thing. He was doing
he
his thing.
channeled he
He
channeled
was.
his inner Gesicki, okay? He channeled his inner
He
Gesicki.
he had to.
He
He
actually
had
did
to,
channel
yo.
his Gasecki.
Yeah,
That
He
was
had
a
yeah,
to, because
Gasecki like
those are
performance.
besties.
yeah.
Those are besties. You
I
know what I
think
mean? But I'll tell you this: it's on
with
McDaniel,
that
man.
game plan that was good. He was forward thinking. I think they were going
Yeah,
to probably use something similar to that in next week's game as far as the tight end approach. I think that was a way for him to kind of get that kind of reps because he's
yeah.
preparing in a way for next week's opponent while still playing this week's opponent.
But you want to know something? I think you're gonna see a lot of different plays come playoff time that we haven't seen.
Well, as
You
you
know,
guys know,
So if you
you're
want
gonna
to
have
play
different playbooks for
Smythe
different
for your
guys.
heads up on fantasy, if you want to play him this week, you might want to play him because that was kind of like a preview on how we can get him incorporated in the game because we're going to need every bit of all our weapons next week. So he was doing that this week
He
to
literally
give him reps.
he literally played to his safety blanket. If the other guys weren't open, he can go and turn and right to Gesicki
That's why Mike McDaniel was brilliant
or
in doing
Smite.
that because he was playing chess while the opponents were playing checkers. So
Hmm.
now him doing that this week, he's going to slowly incorporate. He's going to be more confident to incorporate it next week and
And
not
I'm
be
telling
cold
you,
turkey.
I'm impressed with how Wilson's playing at wide receiver too.
He's doing,
Cedric's playing
he's,
well
he's
when his
doing good.
number's
Cedric
called.
Wilson has been stepping up, but this is the thing: if they don't get the ball thrown to them, they can't do nothing. And finally, Tua has been able to throw them the
Incorporated him.
ball. Yeah.
exactly, man. Which I think makes our offense that more potent when you go to get Smythe. You know, everybody's overlooking Smythe, and Tua just comes back and goes to him. That's 8 yards right there. You know, that's huge, man. That's huge.
And you see
Yeah.
the fire in the
Yeah.
players. You see when Wilson got that first down that clinched it, Wilson
Mm.
Oh
Jr.
yeah,
You see
yeah,
him all fired up coming off. Two is ready to go.
Yeah.
yeah. You know, Miss Fins, you know, I thought McDaniel called a pretty decent game, you know. However,
Mm.
it seems to me he still tries to get cute with plays at times where you
Oh,
just
I
go ahead
saw
and run
that.
the ball forward, you know what I mean, and do what you and get 1 yard. You know what I mean? 1 yard. We
Fred,
don't need to get too cute, McDaniel. Just everybody just tighten up the chin strap and go get the
Fred,
1 yard, man.
I agree
And go
with
get it
you.
forward. Yeah. Yeah.
I
The
agree
announcer
with
did
you.
mention that. Don't go
I
For
for
agree
some
with you.
ease,
reason,
but
it seems
just
it
line up
seems
straight and just go right at it.
yeah. For
I
some
agree with
reason,
you,
it
but
seems
there's
like
also some plays he still doesn't get he still is not good at getting the play in before the clock's too low.
oh
We still
yeah,
had a
yeah,
couple
everything.
timeouts that we needed to call.
That was
Yeah, I
wasted.
agree
Yeah.
with that. I agree with that. There were
Yeah.
a lot of close to the being time running out. It was a lot of, not a lot, but some we couldn't do with. But hey, man,
Well, hey,
the heat of the
I will give
moment, man.
McDaniel credit for one thing. I will give him credit for this big time. That was a perfect 4-minute drive to end a game.
Yes,
Agreed.
Not
yeah,
giving them the ball back. Perfect
yeah,
4-minute drive.
Which
yeah,
mean they used every bit of what they needed. They basically compensated for what they didn't do in Tennessee.
Yeah, and then they
yeah.
kneeled on the ball. Then they kneeled on the ball to get it
I
down to
gotta
2
go.
Mhm.
seconds.
Right. That
Both
you
You're
can
not
things.
say
wrong.
the McDaniel and the offense collectively did what they should have did in the last 2 minutes of the Tennessee game.
Yep.
What's up, Phins
Right.
209? Merry
Yep.
Christmas. Welcome, welcome. Remember,
Hello.
keep it PG, guys. Keep it PG, family friendly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes, sir. Well, you all know that I've been critical of Tua and stuff like that, but in this win, there's still a few throws that he didn't make, but there's some throws that he did make. And then why is everybody focused on the Cowboys lost another road? Like it should be Miami won,
I
winning team.
agree. I
So why
agree.
is the narrative still on the Cowboys? That's what I'm
Because
trying to
that's the
get at.
media. That's the media. And you know what? They're
The
not going to
narrative's
change
still
that
on the
anymore.
Cowboys
Yeah,
because they was doing the same thing to us. That's why the narrative's still on us.
yeah.
On the Cowboys that way.
But you want to know something though also that I saw
Because the
with Tua
narrative will be
though?
on us had we lost this game.
Another thing
Yeah.
I noticed
Right,
about
we
Tua in this
wouldn't
game,
live it up.
Right. They
he
just
took
gonna
hit.
harp on who lost.
yeah,
Hey, Tua took hits to deliver
yeah.
passes in this game.
Yeah,
He stayed in the
he put his
pocket.
body on the line. You can say that he did put his body on the line, and
He stayed,
he did do a big step in my eyes toward being
Mm.
more reliable. But now can he do it against Baltimore, and where
dude.
you have the number one seed now?
That throw that he threw to Tyreek, that Tyreek dropped, he
Oh
got
yeah,
Offense
hit.
to
that
He
line
too.
got
B.
grilled on that play.
Yeah, I've seen
Can
that
I
too.
ask you this question, Fitz 209?
Yeah.
Shouldn't his
Oh,
evaluation be
how about the how about the
shouldn't
late? I'm
his
sorry, Coco, but
give
how about the
give
late
it
hit on him, man? How about the late hit on
hang
him?
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. He's going to play the rest of the games. He's going to play all 17. But I'm saying shouldn't his evaluation be graduated to the from the regular season to the playoff stage, and that's all we should be waiting for is
Yep.
what how he would do in the playoff. Because you got to remember, we played 17 games collectively. The regular season opponents, there'll be enough of them to amass 11 to 12 wins every year. You should be the quarterback. Our quarterback is good enough to complete that task. That's already been proven. The next stage should be always be about what he can do in the playoffs, not the regular season.
Right.
Which
He's
Well,
is
already
I
good
proven he could be
because
a
take a
great
look
regular
at it.
season quarterback.
Because look at this, crypto, and but this is the difference. Because they don't believe Tua can do it. What they'll say is, "Oh well,
yeah.
the team is carrying him, blah blah blah," right? But when
Okay.
Mahomes does it every single year, literally in and out,
Yeah.
playing bum teams and beating them. Oh my God, Kansas City is such a dominant team.
Taking the words out of my mouth. Yeah,
So
and
they're
that and
so they're dominant, but
yeah,
we're
yeah,
But see,
not
they're dumb. But see, the
contenders. And we're
problem
not,
was that comparing that straight to Mahomes to the guy at the top of the pinnacle, he's already
yeah.
got two championships to
fine.
solidify them
Put the Bills, put any other
because
team that they consider.
He's already did it in phase two. He's proven that he could do it
That's
at the
true.
next
That's true.
level. So
But
it's kind
Yeah,
of hard to say that. It's kind of hard to say that and compare it straight to Mahomes that's already completed both tasks.
I'm talking
Hey,
regular
Our
season, not
quarterback hasn't
postseason.
completed
Regular
both
season.
tasks yet.
I will
You
say
only
this.
can compare.
Yeah, but I'm referring to
You
just
only can
regular
compare him
season.
to a
Regular
team.
season.
You only can compare him to quarterbacks that's always only be able to do it at the regular season level and never
Well,
did in the
I
playoffs.
want to hear. I want to hear a new narrative out there because there's some quarterbacks who are now injury prone. Burrow, another year
yeah.
gone.
Oh, the
They,
injury thing. Oh, well, I never was
then
worried about his
listen.
injury.
then
Well, I
listen. Then
know
you got
the only
then
thing
you
the only thing that for everybody's big thing is, oh, can Tua be consistent? Can Tua be can he string up more wins in the regular season and stuff like that? I think if he
No,
beats
because we're
Baltimore
gonna play.
again in
We're gonna
I
play
know, I just
enough
saying.
defense. We're gonna play enough defenses that don't have us figured out collectively over a long season. That's not the worry. We don't want the next Tony Romo. We want the next Joe Montana
Yeah, that's what I'm
or guys
saying.
that can win the playoffs.
So you have
That's what
Tua
we striving for.
and I'll
yeah,
be honest,
but
we haven't seen playoff Tua. We have not seen playoff Tua
yeah,
yet.
and this the only thing that would help him too, though, is you
Right,
go in
Todd. And
Baltimore
that's the
and
point. That's
take
what
that first
everybody
seed.
should be only focused on, is what I'm saying when it comes to the
Yeah, yeah,
evaluation of a franchise
just
quarterback.
give him
They
another
should
win,
they
beat
should have
Baltimore
already.
and then take that to the playoffs
Right. To
because
my
you don't have
point,
the
Todd. To
first
that
round
point,
bye.
Todd, we haven't seen playoff Tua. Nobody should ever be evaluating Tua down at the regular season level no more. That
Nope.
chapter should have already been closed.
Yep. Now we just want to see what he
Well,
does in the
they're still going to
playoffs.
do it because he didn't do it on a consistent basis. In their eyes, he
Uh,
hasn't did beat enough winning teams in their eyes, which is a little bit unfair.
Dude, he's the
But I
only
kind of
4,000.
also seen where they were coming from when
He's the only
he
4,000-yard
yeah.
passer right now. He has
yeah
4,000.
If they don't want him to do it, if they don't think he did it at the consistent basis, they just got to look at all the teams we played and all the teams about to play.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Hey, you guys
You
got
got
to
to
remember
They're
remember
using
the
that
regular
against
season.
us because we don't set the schedule. We saw
Yeah.
we don't So come on now, like we have to beat
And
who's in front of us.
you can only
Hey,
play
but
who
And
you get. Like, there's
yeah,
nothing you can do
but
about it.
Tua's
yeah,
touchdown. Tua's touchdown numbers would
You
be a
should
lot higher if we did not have Mozart in the backfield. Think about all the drives that Mozart capped
yeah.
off that Tua got us
21
down.
touchdowns.
Think of all the touchdowns Tua got us down into the red zone, and then Mozart capped it off.
Yeah, he got 21 touchdowns now, which is the most for a running back, which is crazy. But their eyes, like I said, I think that if we take the number one seed from Baltimore and then we get that first round bye, can actually help Tua because he can have an extra week to prepare and stuff like that. And this is what my narrative was against them. If you're gonna have Tua as a quarterback, let's do everything in our power to help protect that man. We need more offensive line guys like the guy from Jacksonville. We could have got the guy from Jacksonville who plays both guard and tackle. Like he can play both things. You could have got him for a fourth round pick.
I don't want anybody
Let's
to
do
that
everything in our
right
power to
now.
help him.
I don't.
You know,
Trevor
Well,
Lawrence went down. Trevor Lawrence went down with another injury last night. I don't want anybody
they've
from
already
Jacksonville.
they've gotten who they gotten going forward and mixed them up.
Yeah.
Barry did a good job mixing them up.
yeah, exactly, man. I think Barry done an excellent job at protecting
Yes.
Tua for what he's got,
Yeah, what he did,
And,
he made hay out of what he
yeah,
got.
yeah. And Tua's been clean most of the year, man. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But behind this
Right.
not so good
Even
offensive
with the
line,
second and
Tua's
third
been pretty
stringers. That's
clean,
why I
man.
was that's why I was not like, whenever we get wins, regardless of who is against, if it's offensive line playing good, I would say, hey, just you showed the capability of doing it against a team that's got a good defensive front.
Well, guys, I got to make some phone
You
calls
know?
before I leave. Calling some family
All right.
Okay.
before I go to
Same here.
work. Hey, I love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
Be
Be
safe.
safe.
Yeah, same to you.
Absolutely, Todd. Merry Christmas.
Have a
Thank you
safe
so much for
Christmas.
coming through. I
Always,
appreciate you.
Miss Finn. Love your
Yeah,
channel,
see,
Miss
Hey,
Finn.
thank you. Hey, I appreciate you guys spending
Yeah.
this morning with me. I
Merry
wanted
Christmas,
to give you
Todd.
guys a victory Monday.
right?
The
The only thing
motivation
I would have to
Monday.
Thanks,
say
Miss
that
Vance,
the
for
only
having
thing
the
that I would have
show.
to say that Tua did miss was that Dermot Smythe. He had Dermot
Hmm.
Smythe wide open, and he could just threw it to
Hmm.
Dermot
There
Smythe,
was a
and
couple opportunities available, but you know what? Tua was smart. He protected the ball. He took
yeah,
what the
No
defense was giving
turnovers,
him.
exactly.
yeah, no
Zero
turnovers.
turnovers. That's what you want from your quarterback. He had a solid
He's
game.
he managed the game
Yeah,
perfectly
Solid
well,
game.
like he should.
Exactly.
You know
He
what?
wasn't
And
careless with the football.
this is what I gotta
yeah,
remind people. Like
Yeah,
your
he wasn't
quarterback,
careless.
your franchise quarterback, it's not gonna have a 400 touchdown game every single week. What you want out of him
None.
is
Right.
to be consistently protecting the ball, distributing the
Yeah.
ball among the receivers, and being able to see the field. And so far, in the last few weeks, Tua has been able to, minus the
Put it
Tennessee
together.
game, he's been able to do all three things, and he stayed consistent. They weren't blowout performances by him. They were they were very very solid wins. And ladies and gentlemen, we're in the playoffs. We
Yeah.
clinched. Can I
Yeah.
get an amen, baby?
Right.
Playoffs?
Yeah.
You're
We
talking about
But
Yep.
clinched.
playoffs?
Holy
Yep.
smokes, man!
yeah.
Miss Fans, also with that clinching, the lowest seed we can attain is we established a 6 seed floor. Our ceiling is, of course, the 1 seed, but the lowest we can go is 6.
It's six. We
That's
are
the lowest.
guaranteed a home game.
We're
Well,
guaranteed.
if we beat
Winning
them
the division
outside, yeah.
guarantees the home game. Yes,
You're
I
right. Yeah.
want to take the number 1 seed away from Baltimore is what I want to do. I want to take the
that's
number
why I
1 seed
said
from
that's the
Baltimore.
ceiling. I just said
Yeah.
that's the ceiling
Yeah.
because we're not number one yet, but that's the
And we're not
ceiling. The
number one.
floor is
But
we
think
can
about
go
it.
Which
no
is
lower than
6.
6. That's the
Yeah,
lowest
no
we
lower
can
than
go.
six. Exactly. So look at this. Look at this. So we this with this week with this win, the Dolphins got. We clinched the playoff. Next week we beat the Ravens. We clinched the division, and the trifecta. We beat Buffalo. We get the first overall bye. Ladies and gentlemen, I know
No,
that they call us super
even if we
crazy
know if we
homers.
beat Baltimore, that's we have the tiebreaker over them. We have the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Are you forgetting Kansas City, who has a
But you still
tiebreaker
have to
over
beat
us?
Buffalo to get the thing.
Hey,
Yes,
you
To
know what?
guarantee the number one overall, you have to beat Buffalo because Kansas City has 5 losses.
Miss
If we
Fizz,
get
right,
5 losses, they go number one, and
l-
we go number two in that
let's see
right.
what
instance.
happens this afternoon. Remember, even though it is the Raiders that they're playing, it's still a division game. You know, so
That
let's
is
see what they do
true.
this afternoon. Let's see what they do after this afternoon. If I mean, I saw Josh Jacobs is already out for that game.
They're not
Uh,
beating Kansas City. Not in Kansas
yeah,
I
but
don't
City in
think they're
but
gonna
December.
beat Kansas
We got
yeah,
to
City.
but
be
it's
realistic. We
but
talk
even
about an
for the
Andy
game,
Reid coach
Who's
team and a
who's
Patrick Mahomes team in the month of
I get it.
December
But
at
Patrick
home.
Mahomes and them
It's not
haven't really
happening.
played. They
who's not
haven't really
beating
They
played
Kansas
would
that
be
City,
But
one
Crypto?
the last time they
Raiders
played them, they
guys.
beat the crap out of the Raiders in the Raiders building. We got to
Wait a
start
minute,
being
Crypto.
honest with ourselves and start
I'm
being
just
and taking
saying
it realistic.
Wait,
it's a
wait a minute.
division game though.
Wait a
We
minute,
was
Crypto. Who's not beating
Let
Kansas
me
City?
guess.
This
the
weekend.
Vegas Raiders.
Raiders,
The
bro. They
Raiders.
play
Why?
at
Why?
1 o'clock. Yeah,
Why not? Why not, Crypto? Why not? Why not the
because
Raiders beat Kansas City? I think
I
O'Connell's
just told you
playing a
so.
hell
Because
of some great
Just
O'Connell
because
told
is
you
that's
football
so.
right
not
realistic,
that's just
bro.
wishful thinking, bro. We got to stop it with this nonsense, bro. This is
Come
we
on,
talking about
Crypto.
the freaking the Raiders in
Listen,
Kansas City,
The
and they've
Raiders.
only
listen.
lost one. They've only lost one game in their last 25 meetings it,
Yeah,
altogether
Crypto.
against teams in their division.
I
That
get
one
that.
Crypto.
Denver
I
that
get
one
the
Denver
historical
loss that they
concept of it.
lost to earlier this season, we automatically think that's the gospel. That was an outlier
No,
when they wasn't playing with they was playing bad
no,
on offense and their defense was carrying them through. But
no.
now that they
I'm
played the Raiders, no. Now that they played
no,
the Raiders
Crypto.
already and they beat the crap out of them, they spanked them already in their building. You think the Raiders are gonna all of a sudden come back and beat them in their building in Kansas City when a lot is on the line?
But
We
what's
yeah.
got to
that?
Crypto,
start giving we got to
Wait,
start giving
no,
what's
honest
that,
Crypto.
Crypto?
analysis.
Crypto.
But
Just
This
what's
is
because
where
that?
I
we
am
won't,
with it.
we could say
The
This is
Raiders.
we could
hold
say we want that we hope that outcome happen. We got to stop being realistic about things and
But look,
start being
Crypto.
rational when we come to
Okay,
the
I'm
way
okay,
we
just
think
okay,
about things
okay.
and when
I'm
two
I
just
teams
hear,
match
I
up
saying.
hear,
against each other.
I
I'm
hear
just
what you're
That's where I
saying,
saying.
can come in
Crypto.
at because I'm around. I'm a lot around a lot of Raider fans and around. I know the Raiders because I'm in California and stuff like that. The Raiders and the Niners and stuff
And
like
then you're
that.
going to tell me that
So
Josh Jacobs won't be playing and they pretty much setting down the
it
rest of
doesn't
the
matter
season and
if you
they're
can
going to
get
be
to
without
you
him.
proven if you can get to Mahomes and you can fluster him, you can actually do it. And the Raiders are
They've
known
proven that they
for
can get
actually
to
doing
Mahomes how many
some.
times the last time they
If
played them?
anybody can
So
get to
it's a division
Mahomes,
game though too. Though
if
you still
anybody,
Okay,
got to
that's
play the
fine. It was
game.
a division game for them to lose by what 21 or double digits to them the first time around. I get
Oh,
that part.
okay,
How
okay,
about
Crypto. I know
how
what
that
you're
the
saying.
division game?
I
The fact
know,
it was a
I
division
know.
game when we beat the Jets 30-0. So miss me with that. It's a division games crap.
okay, but all right,
Come
but
on,
this
man.
is
Come
what
on,
you
man.
said about the Bills losing to the Patriots and the
Let me
Jets.
see. Let me look up
I
Okay,
mean,
so
something.
like
Oh
any
my
given
God.
Sunday,
it's been
people.
off
Let's
all
not
year,
forget
bro. The
Okay, any given
division's been
Sunday, that
shit
Christmas.
all
means the
year.
Ravens and
Christmas
Bills beat us
miracles
then if it's
can
all about
happen.
any given Sunday.
Christmas
The Bills
miracles
did beat
can
us.
happen.
You could
Nobody's
let's
psychoanalyzing
see.
that.
Let's see. Let's
The
see
Bills
something.
did beat
I'm
us in
looking up something real
week three,
quick.
week 4. I'm just saying. I'm not.
I'm
Listen.
But that's
It
what I'm
will.
saying. They did
Listen,
beat us already,
crypto. Hold
though.
up, crypto.
Yeah.
Relax, dude. You can say, look, is it probable that they're going to lose tonight? Yes. Yeah, and I agree. It's wishing
Merry
for it,
Christmas,
but you
EM.
have to respect that it's a division game. You never know.
I
They
I
could be
don't
always
even
playing
care.
spoiler.
respected
I
it's a
don't
division game.
I
You
don't
I'm
even
just
care
not.
if
never
I
I'm
do.
just
know.
not going to sit up here and get my hopes up high that it's going to
No, I mean
happen
at
at
the end
this
of the
stage
day,
of the
at the
Oh
end
game.
of the
no,
day,
no.
we have a 1 game lead over them, bro. We just gotta win out. And that's the worst
What
case
would
scenario.
what shouldn't that only be the focus and then the rest of it let the chips fall where they may and study
Yeah.
psychoanalyzing
But
and try to
nobody,
predict,
nobody,
so,
but
trying to say
bro,
things
I
unrational things that's
never, I
unrational?
never said, I never said that we should wish for other teams to lose. At the end of the day, we need to win out.
I'm not
But,
saying you can't wish for other teams to lose, is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
exactly.
I'm just
But the
saying when
thing
it
is,
comes to certain teams, I mean, my thing is of the probability of the Kansas City losing to the Raiders if the
it's slim to
freaking
none.
if
It's
the
slim to none.
airplane falls out of the sky with the team on it. That's how the
No,
Raiders beat
crypto.
them.
No,
Don't
no,
even
crypto.
say that, bro.
Actually,
Crypto. Hold on, let me
guys,
come
real
in. Let me
quick.
come in here. Let
Give
me
me
come in
You
here.
gotta rephrase that.
wait.
You gotta rephrase that one.
Let
Don't say
me
that.
come in here. Hey,
Let
crypto.
Fred
I
go, and
don't.
then I got something to say. Let Fred
No,
go, and then I got something to say.
I'm I'm sorry, crypto, but Kansas City hasn't looked real great against anybody to me this year, bro. And
That's what I'm
yes,
saying.
they have. I
you know,
just sat there and
and
told you the Raiders, the team that they're playing today.
crypto, come on, man. As a matter of fact, I have the Raiders winning against Kansas City, bro.
Of course
I
you
have
do,
the
because
Raiders
that's your
winning
fandom
against
talking.
Kansas City. It's not my fandom talking, bro. It's just
Uh,
Mahomes just hasn't
Absolutely, it
blown
is.
anybody
It's
out to me. He
totally
hasn't
irrational.
blown any.
When was the last time I don't care? You just about winning? Did we blow out the
Well,
Cowboys yesterday? No,
No.
well,
Well, I had them. I
we
had it
didn't.
with.
Okay, okay. Did we blow out and look real pretty and fans again? We won an ugly game. Sometimes you have to win
I'm
ugly
looking
game
at
against good teams.
I'm I'm
So
looking
you're
at
sounding
Al
like a
O'Connell.
hypocrite right now.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Let me finish, bro. Let me
You
finish.
you t-
I'm looking
Crypto,
at.
let him
Okay,
I'm
finish.
you
go.
turn
looking
around and
Let
say
him
they haven't
finish,
looked good,
crypto.
as if we looked good all the time. Did we look good against the Texans? I mean,
No,
the
we didn't. No,
Titans.
we didn't. No, we didn't look good. But we're talking about Kansas City, bro. We're not talking about us, crypto. And like I
Okay,
said,
but then again,
I happen to
you
think
you you you.
O'Connell is
We're
playing
not
great
talking about us,
football for
but
the
you're talking
Raiders,
about
man.
Kansas City. So what? There's going to be a lot of teams that
Merry
don't look good in
Christmas.
wins,
Merry Christmas. Listen,
but they
okay.
played. But they played a team already that they're playing now, and they whooped the flow out of them. Just like the first time when we beat the Jets by a lot, and we came back and followed it up with another blowout. The same thing is happening tonight, bro.
Well, I can't guarantee. Let me get in here real quick
I'm just
because I
saying.
think
I think that their quarterback's better than the Jets quarterback, though.
I will tell you this. Let me get in here because I think this might have actually turned into TFTG for a second. Because I love you boys. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. But
America.
actually, there is a 17.4% chance, according to ESPN Analytics, that the Raiders have to win this game. It is a divisional game, and we all know divisional games are going to be tougher. But to Crypto's point, you already blew out this team. Conventional wisdom will tell you that more than likely you'll win this game. Overwhelmingly, you will win this game. It's going to have to be something completely of a collapse for them not to win this game. I mean, Kansas City. So I totally understand.
I,
But at this point, there is a chance. We know this, but the thing is, we need to, from again to Crypto's point, we gotta focus on us. We gotta be able to take care of our business because if we take care of our business, guess what? It don't matter what the rest of the league does. The Miami Dolphins will be number one. Period. We take care of the Ravens next week. There goes the divisional clinch. Then we go ahead and
take care of the Buffalo.
we take care of Buffalo. There goes the number one seed. So we got stuff to play for still. And I don't think McDaniel's gonna want to not go for that because this is what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? When you're supposed to be a Super Bowl contending team, you're supposed to take care of the things you're supposed to take care of. Beat the teams that are gonna be tough, that are winning teams, and then also you have to go into the playoffs with momentum. And that's what we're doing right now. And again, we're 3-1 in December. Let's cap it off by winning the Ravens. That'll put us at 4-1 in December. We beat the Bills in January. No collapse whatsoever. And we'll have sole possession of the AFC. That is going to put us by far in a much better position. And guess what? I don't believe in sitting our players in twice in a row. So you're gonna see our boys playing week 17, week 18, so that we can have the best chance to win both of those games. And when we do, and we beat those two teams, we'll get that first round bye reward. And ladies and gentlemen, that means that the Miami Dolphins, and I don't remember the last time we were first overall in the conference, that we will have a home playoff game at every round leading to the Super Bowl. As long as we take care of the divisional round and the conference round, we guarantee ourselves an opportunity to have at least one home game, possibly even two. Can you flipping believe? Can we believe this? Because we're homers. We're fans. We love our team. And there's one thing about one thing for us to do it, and there's another thing of the team actually doing it. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't know about you guys, but man, this Christmas is feeling deliciously awesome. And we did exactly
I
what
Does
was
we
looking
it?
at the injury report too. Kansas City has two offensive line guys out.
how
So if
much
They've
they
they
had
were
lost.
two
to
offense.
win,
They have
they would
had
have
two
to.
offensive lines out for the last 4 weeks.
Well, two of their main ones, I think Smith and I forget the other one. But if Raiders were to do anything, they have to get to Mahomes. If they can get to Mahomes, they've proven if the Raiders proven if they can get to quarterbacks, they can actually do something. So that would probably be the key. And they have that cornerback Hobbs that I like. So and they have no absolutely receivers are horrible.
If
Like
anybody, if
If all
anybody
they
can get
receivers
to
have to do is
Patrick,
catch the football. If they start catching footballs, they win this game rolling
they
away.
also they
Like they
also
will
proven
always
that
do.
they
Some
can
homes
drop
know how to
balls
get them the
too.
ball. Of
well,
course
they
they
have
have,
Brian.
but once they don't drop balls, games are never even close. Not even in the same hemisphere with them.
What I would say,
Yeah.
if there's anybody that can get to Patrick Mahomes, it's Max Crosby. Just saying.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
And you have to respect their pass rush. Now, at the same time, they have to respect Kansas City. Because, yes, you are right, Crypto. They have Patrick Mahomes and they
Yeah.
have Andy Reid, which I get. I'm not disagreeing with that. But then again,
And
the
they're at home,
Kansas
and
City's
it's
been off.
December.
I
Yeah.
get it, but Kansas City has been off
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
this year.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So that's all
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying.
even in
They've
the
been
wins that they had prior, they had Jacobs, and Jacobs isn't out. So
Yeah. No, yeah, he's out. Jacobs is out.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but they have won without Jacobs. So I'm not. I mean, it's a
yeah.
huge loss for them offensively because Jacobs does a lot.
Mm.
But at the same time, like I'm banking that Devontae Adams has a huge game
if
today.
Smith is there, which is their great defensive line, they'll be able to show it up. It's not like Kansas City doesn't have a good
Merry Christmas,
defense. We're,
Lucas.
we're, we're missing the elephant in the room where Kansas City is a
But let
top
me
10
ask you. Let
defense
me ask you this,
themselves.
Crypto. Let me ask you this, Crypto. When they mollywopped the Raiders, who was the starting quarterback for the Raiders at that time?
I thought it was
The
Jimmy
one that's
Garoppolo.
playing today.
You sure it wasn't Jimmy Garoppolo?
No. Garoppolo's
Uh,
been gone since like week 3 or week 4. What are you talking about?
no, I'm asking. I don't know. I didn't watch that game, so I'm asking you who was the starting quarterback.
No. The guy that's starting
When did
today
they play the Raiders last? What week
in
was it?
November.
Okay, so week 4. Yeah, so he had a month. Aiden had a month in already. I don't know. We'll see.
They played
Aiden.
them after we played them, well after.
Well, no, but we played them towards the end of November. We played the Raiders like the week before
And that's when
Thanksgiving
they played them. What they played them after us.
because we played them the week before
If it
Thanksgiving. So
wasn't, it was
they
early
played.
December.
So yeah, hold on. Let me
It
look it
was
up.
after us. For anything, our game against the Raiders was the quarterback that's playing now is first game or one of the
I
earlier
think it was
games.
2 weeks after we played them is when they played them, if I'm not mistaken. They played we in
Yes.
November 26th. No, excuse me, November 26th is when they played them. That very first game. We played the Raiders November 19th. So the week after the
Yeah, it was
Raiders
pretty
played them.
close, but I remember us playing them before they did with that quarterback.
Yeah. The week after, that's when they played them. So they played us, and then they had the Kansas City Chiefs. So they played them after us. So I mean, it's not taking anything away from them, but at the end of the day, yeah, November 26th, they won 31-17. This is good. It's still a divisional game, which is why you can't just gloss over it. But I understand with the two-time Super Bowl winning team, you know what I mean, is on the other line. It's gonna be kind of hard not to wanna, you know what I mean, like almost overlook a team, and that's when teams falter. When they overlook teams, that's when teams falter. It's so sad, but it's so true. As long as they don't oversee anybody, they should be fine. But I think Kansas City might.
Outside
Kansas
of
City might.
execution, Miss Prince, find it hard to believe at an Andy Reid coached football team in the month of December at home will overlook their opponent when they need to clinch. They're in a clinching situation.
You don't think their last two they're gonna be able to do that though?
No,
Because
I'm
they
just
have
saying
the
they.
Raiders
I'm
today.
saying as far as them overlooking their opponents, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
you're
they'll
right.
overlook their opponent. I
You're
just
right.
don't
I
think
mean,
Andy Reid is built that way when they're the defending Super Bowl champions.
I agree. They have the Bengals next, and then they have the Chargers at the end. I think the Chargers is a gimme game. I think they'll definitely get that. It all depends what kind of Bengals team shows up. That might cause them a little wrinkle, but I don't think so. If I'm gonna be honest with you, so I'm with you. I think they're gonna win all three. If I'm gonna be honest with you, which is another reason why we gotta take care of both of the next 10 games because that way we guarantee ourselves the opportunity to have number one. Period. No matter what, and nobody can take that from us. That would be crazy. Going from losing a playoff wild card weekend with your third string quarterback by like 4 points
And
to coming
Agree.
back and getting the first overall uh, um,
See,
position in the AFC conference and having that first round bye. That's amazing.
Well, I was looking at the
That's
stats too
amazing.
on that last game that they played, and Pachenko he had like 100 yards with 2 touchdowns, and he's coming off an injury too. So Pachenko was the key into get the Kansas City going. So I think if, like I said, if they can get to him, they can get to Mahomes. They have a chance.
if you look at that last game, like statistically, that game was close. It's just what I can see because even like nobody had turnovers. What I can
Yeah,
see is that the Raiders didn't convert on fourth down twice, and
yeah.
I'm assuming that's how they
That's what hurt him. Yeah,
yeah, how they were able to convert two more
well,
hmm
touchdowns.
that's turnover on downs.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
means
They,
they
they
forced.
right.
That means they forced the Chiefs defense to play an extra two downs, which means the Chiefs defense had to do something to stop them.
Right. No, yeah, exactly. No, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. That's what probably cost them,
yeah.
14 points. Because the game, if you look at the stats, the only thing that Kansas City really led in was passing, and the Raiders led in rushing.
And that's when
But
Pachenko.
right,
They had those little
but the
dump off plays.
overall yardage, actually, the Raiders had more yards than
hmm
Kansas City did in that game. And
But
that
yards are deceiving when you're moving
I
inside
know,
the
no,
20 and
I
not
get it,
scoring
but I'm just saying,
touchdowns.
like, if you go back and
Yeah,
actually look at everything, the only major category that they led in was first down conversions. That was
But
Kansas
the
City.
but
First
the
down was
object of the game is to score points, not
I,
move the ball
hey,
inside the 20s.
I get it. But what I'm saying is, if you go and look at that game, you would sit there and say, "Damn, how what
I
happened?"
watched the game. I saw
I'm
the game.
right. But what I'm saying
If
is, for
you're stopping
somebody
your
who
opponent
didn't,
on fourth downs, you don't get to say, "Oh, we led in total offense." Buffalo Bills in Week 3 last year destroyed us in total offense, and they still lost by freaking 2 points. So what's the point?
well, again, dude,
They had
if
500
you would let
yards
me
of total
if you would let
offense
me
in that game
finish,
against us and still lost.
Crypto, if you would let me finish, then you would understand that what I was saying was for somebody who didn't watch the game, right? Like I said earlier, I did not watch that game. From somebody who didn't watch the game, and you're looking at it at a statistical standpoint, you would say what happened because the game statistically was close. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I agree
literally
with
all
you.
I
yeah,
was saying.
But
and
yeah,
they
but that
had
doesn't tell the
McConnell.
true story.
Yeah,
But you're not.
Is what I'm
I
But
get
saying.
again, you're
it.
not
It don't
listening to
tell
what I'm
true.
telling you.
Don't tell the true story. But McConnell's with more. He has
More
more
experience
continuity with the team now. Now he's been
and
with the
more
team a little
experience.
bit. Now he knows the team a little bit more.
Well,
So
how come they haven't won every game since that point since he's gotten more continuity?
he's been throwing at least two touchdowns and 250
He
yard
had a good
plus.
game against Miami.
So yeah, so he's actually
Well, he's
showing
not.
that he's actually using more of his targets and more of his options.
That don't mean a hill of beans when you play against a defense that's worthy,
Yeah,
of putting their
yeah.
name on the postal
Uh,
stamp.
Again, I'm not. Hey,
Is Reed playing for the Chiefs? I thought he was injured. I don't
Rice. So,
think
no, I don't know who that is. Actually,
the safety for number 20 for the Chiefs.
could be. It could be. I'm not sure who's playing. Again, I haven't
Hey,
really looked at it,
Scotty,
but
Merry Christmas to you too, man.
Yeah.
Wishing everyone all the best. Enjoy Victory
So
Monday. Victory
we'll have
Monday.
to
Let's
see. I mean,
go.
time will tell, and we'll find out tonight
I'm
what
just saying we
happens.
should all be rooting for the Raiders tonight to make it
Oh
It's
yeah.
depth.
Oh yeah.
to
Obviously.
make it
Yeah.
more
It's
fun.
about depth.
Definitely.
If we control our own destiny, that means I should be rooting for the Dolphins to win football games
Oh
because
yeah,
we
the
control our own
Dolphins.
destiny.
Mhm.
Again, I mean, I'm not saying that the Dolphins are going to lose any of
If
these
we
games.
didn't control our own destiny, then yes, I can see the reason and the rationale for going down that route. Since we still control our own destiny at this point, there's no need in rationale to be irrational about other teams in the league.
Yeah.
And
It's
again,
gonna be. I'll tell
I
you this.
still
It's
want them
gonna
to lose. I
be
don't
a
give a
great.
damn.
This is
I
gonna
don't
be
like
a
Kansas
great.
City.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be.
And on
It's
that
still gonna be
note, the Kansas City Chiefs won 4 football games last year in dogfights on their way to a title. Just want to put that
Yeah.
out there. They won a bunch of ugly games last year as well. So that's not Super Bowl winning teams are not immune from winning dogfight games throughout the regular season. It's a long
Yeah,
regular season.
I ain't saying that they aren't, but I still want them to lose. That's all that matters.
that's true. That is
No, I'm just
true.
saying. A lot of people
That
saying
is true.
If anybody is
they
saying
will
that,
lose because they've been in a bunch of dogfights and they don't win pretty.
well, if anybody says that, they're retarded. Excuse my language, but they are dumb. Because you know something like that type of football is what builds the team to be a championship team. That's the whole point of it. You know, Miami won their dogfight, their first dogfight last night. At all the dogfights that we had this year, that's what
Right.
builds a championship. That's the
We
stepping
have
stone
our
to
own
a
dogfights.
championship team.
Right. Against good if you're playing a bunch of good teams, not all of them gonna be lopsided. Most likely they won't be lopsided. I'm just saying.
They're
But
betting on the one off. That's
most
what
of
they're
the
betting on.
time there'll be a
Pretty
dogfight
much.
if you're playing enough good teams.
100%. I like bananas. Bananas. It's cool. That's actually pretty funny. The logo is actually pretty funny.
When's the last time we left off? I can't even tell you, banana.
Freaking the Broncos lost a dogfight to the Patriots.
Dude, that was yeah, but they've lost 2 in a row already. They've been just getting mollywopped back and forth.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't
And
want
then
to
they
lose
lost at
any.
home in their own building against a team that's traveled from Boston in the cold weather, and then they lay an egg in their own building. So that's what I say. Well, you know, the
Well, don't you think
Broncos
that's
was coming back, right? Wasn't they making a little bit of a run when they won 4 or 5 in a row?
but don't you think that
And
was
then
Belichick getting back at them?
the actual Broncos happened.
Because remember, Belichick is leaving this year. So
No, I'm just saying,
well,
but that doesn't explain because they got destroyed by the Detroit on the in the process too. But what I'm saying is the actual Broncos came down to earth when they was winning those games on that winning streak. They won a bunch of them that was gift wrapped to them. To be honest,
I get well, yeah, but the only game that they actually won was that Buffalo game. But
no, no, they didn't. That was gift wrapped to them too. Who told the freaking Buffalo Bills to put 12 men on the field when they missed the field goal? Who told Buffalo
Yeah, that
Bills
was
defense and
ridiculous.
safety to collapse to throw freaking when they got them down there with less than 7 seconds to go in the game?
that's Buffalo though. They're like their fans. They show up when they win and they disappear when they lose.
No, I'm just saying, but that classify as games being gift wrapped to them when you just make a bonehead mistake and all you put 12 men on the field and they re-kick the game winning field goal.
Yeah, they
That's a
definitely shot
gift wrap.
themselves in the foot.
All I know is that I'm hoping that Buffalo loses next week, so that way I can talk all the shit to them Bills fans because they're gonna be watching that playoffs on the couch.
They did.
Amen,
And
amen.
then the Vikings game,
Family friendly, remember.
the Vikings game that
I know, my
the
bad. I'm
what you
sorry,
call it run
Miss Vince. I got a filthy mouth. I'm sorry. That's why I
was
don't really
huge
talk
I
about
know,
too.
this. But
bro, but this
The
is
that's my
Vikings gift
nasty.
wrapped them
I
that
got.
win. The Broncos.
It's
Broncos been
funny,
skating.
you know what my wife asked for my New Year resolution to stop cursing. I'm not even joking. She asked me, "Hey, for this New Year, I want you to stop cursing." And I said, "Oh, that's gonna be
and that's
tough."
between you and your wife. All I know is in Miss Finn's house, you gotta keep it family friendly, bro.
Uh,
That's the channel. You know what I mean?
I
But I
know.
get it. I get it. It's Christmas, so we're gonna stay positive. Listen, guys, I'm getting ready to knock the bleep out. Listen, I haven't slept in 2 days, and I don't care
I slept like
because
a baby.
I enjoy. Oh, last night we were playing dominoes and we were listening to music the entire time.
Let me ask you a
Literally from
question,
like
Miss Vince.
straight
I'm mad at you,
all
Miss
over
Vince,
night,
for that.
Let me ask you a
all
question,
night.
Miss Vince. Are you double
I'm
nine or
mad, Miss
double
Vince.
six?
I'm mad at you, Miss Vince, for playing dominoes without me.
You
I'm
double
sorry.
nine or double six?
We play real dominoes, which is double six.
Oh
Period.
no! That's fake dominoes.
Real.
Oh
That's
my
not no fake
god!
dominoes. So real original
No,
dominoes.
that's fake
What are you talking
dominoes.
about?
That's for
No,
people
no, no,
that
no,
can't
no, no,
count
no,
to
no,
nine.
no, bro. No, 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 no. Double six is the real dominoes. That's what we play.
No, it's
Not the
not.
garbage
It's the
chicken
fake
fingers or
dominoes.
whatever Mexican train or whatever
No,
they're
no,
called.
no, no, no,
None of
no.
these
Double
extra
nine.
games.
It's not
It
Mexican
is
train.
double six or nothing. I don't care
No,
what you tell me.
no. Double
Nope,
nine
nope,
is the
nope.
real
Please.
Let's
dominoes.
see.
That ain't no real dominoes. Get out of here,
That
bro.
is
Get
the
out of here.
real.
Bro,
Eso
get
es
out of
el
here.
domino. No, no, no me la
Get
repita.
out of here. Get
No.
out of here. Well, thank you for coming, Big Philly, but oh no, we're not
Uh,
having that.
Wow, that hurt my feelings. I was about to say, did you really just boot me to the gulag
uh,
I had to
over
do it.
double
I had to
nines?
do it.
Over
it
double
was.
nine?
Listen,
Nah, man. Double six, man.
No, I'm
Double
Cuban, bro. We
six.
play double nines, bro. We
we'll,
Cuban
we'll,
out here,
we'll
so.
Double six.
any
Nah.
any form of dominoes, I'm okay with. Just like any form of chess.
Well,
Oh, I love chess.
crypto, when you
Oh
come
my
down to
god, I
Miami,
played
you gotta
chess
come play
online
dominoes.
with one of my friends.
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't
that's
gonna lie,
fine.
he beats me most of the time.
That's cool. We could play that. I
We
love
get
chess. Chess
competitive
is my
though.
favorite board game.
Do you
Oh,
have
chess.
chess.com?
I can't do that.
Yeah, no, I haven't logged on to that in forever. But
Yeah,
yeah,
me
I
neither.
play.
So my
Yeah, I
brothers.
haven't
I play
played it
with my
that.
brothers. I play with my friend, and she's pretty good.
You got you online, Miss Vince?
I play chess,
Okay,
and I love
I'll just send me
I
your
give you
thing and
I give you
we can
applause
play
for that
online.
one. I can't play chess. I
it.
can't do that.
Okay, I
I
might have
can't do
to
that.
come up with
It's fun,
like a different name, because I've
right?
had some rough ones coming out in the last like 10 match.
Yep,
I
It's
play
been
some
rough.
checkers though.
But you know what? The thing is,
that's my
man,
favorite board game. Chess is my
I love.
favorite.
Oh my God!
It's
In my
hard.
family, it is Christmas. So let's talk about what do you do around Christmas? Because we just enjoyed talking about our Dolphins for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Let's spend
I'll
the
say this
next
about
15
my
minutes.
last note on football.
What you
I'll
go
say
ahead?
I know it was harsh when I said that the only way that the
Me too, dude. I'm learning.
Raiders win is for the plane to crash for the other
That's what I was gonna
team.
say. That was a little hard, bro. That
I'll
was hard.
say
That's not harsh. It's facts, man.
I'll say, I'll say, but that was probably a little harsh that the team may need to go down for them to win. But I'll say this:
Bro,
if
that's
there have to be a massive amount of turnovers where the floodgates will happen, and that's how
yeah.
they do it.
I think that Max
I've
Crosby would
always,
have to
I
be
never give
really
nobody 100% chance. I'm the, you know me, I'm the percentage guy. I'm always say
I
put a
know.
percent on it. You know, when you said 17%, I can go close to that, you know,
Yeah.
20%, because it is 53 people playing. Now, you know, not quite 53, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but we know what you
It's
mean.
about the total roster. If
Yeah.
people
Exactly.
start making mistakes, start being undisciplined, that can happen. You know, that can happen within the 3 hour period. I acknowledge that. If you start
It's true.
being real sloppy, start missing your
Leave
assignments, that's the way it happens. That's the way it happens when they that's
because
how
you
you lose.
overlook a team because
Yep.
that's what happens when teams overlook
What
other
was that,
teams and
Fred?
start being sloppy.
I
Wait a minute,
said
what you
Well,
say,
that.
Fred?
The
That's
Chiefs have
exactly,
proven that
bro. And I'm
they
glad
can
you,
overlook teams.
Wait, Finch 209. Let Fred go and then you can go. Go ahead, Fred.
yeah, and I'm glad you reevaluated your, your take on the on Kansas City and the Raiders, man. Like like I said, man. I think O'Connell's playing some real good football, man, and we could be it could be one of them games, man. He has one of his great games, man, and give Kansas City an L, bro. I mean, Kansas City hasn't look like no powerhouse to me, man, and
I
they've
know.
looked
Not this
vulnerable.
year.
But
They,
but
they've
see, I
looked
can't use
vulnerable
that.
each game they play, man. And I get what you're
But
saying,
that's not
Crypto.
quite what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. It's still the Chiefs. It's still Patrick Mahomes, and they've done great things. And as far as everybody concerned, they're still the team to beat. But like I say, man,
Technically, yeah.
I just think they're highly
Yeah, till
vulnerable
they
right
get
now, man.
eliminated from the
That's all.
playoffs, right? They're still technically a team to
They're
beat. They would have
technically
to lose a
the
playoff
Super Bowl
game
chair.
for them not to beat the
Exactly,
team.
because there's the Super Bowl chair. And then after them, it would be the Eagles because again, they're the
They
runner
were all
up.
the runner ups, right?
Exactly.
Those are the two
Which you're
teams
not wrong with that. Finch
till they get
209, who you
eliminated.
had on that?
Well, I mean, it, I think if somehow, yeah, the Chiefs are still the Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes, but they haven't been the Chiefs like the dominant Chiefs in a while. But at the same hand, you have the quarterback that's got used to the team with the Raiders and stuff like that. But I honestly think I'm hoping for the Raiders to win, just like I'm hoping the Niners to win. Because if I'm pretty sure if the Niners win, wouldn't that put us in
Yep.
first over the Baltimore?
Mhm.
Uh, if
Mm,
the Niners beat the Ravens today, then the Ravens would go down to four
Two,
losses. No,
yeah,
hold on. They'll go down to four losses, and they'll have the
mhm.
same number and the same record as us. So technically, no, they would still be the number one seed. But we beat them next week. We
That's
yeah,
when we
clinch
get to
the
number one seed.
division. No.
Correct.
We clinched the division. We only clinched the number one seed by beating Buffalo. So we had three things that we had going in the last three games. Number one was playoff clinch, and that was with versus Cowboys. We did that.
Hmm.
yeah,
Number two is
Division title.
divisional clinch.
Hmm.
yeah,
That we get by beating the Ravens. And number three is the number one overall, and that's by
By beating
beating Buffalo.
Buffalo.
So every single
Right.
game is massively
yeah,
important for the Dolphins. I mean,
Right.
more than any other team.
I think in that
No
order
other
is the
team
way it
has
has to
more
happen. The way you just listed
rely.
it out, that's what have to happen.
Yeah,
yeah,
like no other team has more to gain from the end of the season than us because we
yeah,
literally have everything going for us. All we gotta do, we took care of the first leg. Now we gotta take care of the last two legs. We do
Hmm.
that,
yeah.
and man, there's no team that will be number one. We'll get that first round bye. So every team is a part. What's up, Nene? Nene's listening to
Well,
us
Merry
from
Christmas, Nene.
Twitter.
I got the
Merry Christmas,
I
Nene.
got the collard greens. I got the collard greens, Nene. And you know what's on
Uh,
them.
oh my God, all the way from X. Love it. Thank you. And listen, I'll tell you this. To me, this win was a solid win versus not just a winning team, a divisional leader at the time. And to me, We gotta use this. We gotta move forward. We added more confidence to our kicker and our
Yep.
special teams. And now we
Yep.
gotta take this and lean on it and go to the Ravens and take care of business. We do that, take care of them. We roll through the Buffalo. I come back home, take care of Buffalo. Man, this team is poised to make a deep run in the playoffs. Period, in my opinion.
And we can beat Baltimore because Baltimore is playing in Karen, California today, and they won't be back to Baltimore until when? Tomorrow?
Look at
Probably
that.
the same night. Yeah, tomorrow morning,
Yeah. Tomorrow
Crypto
morning
Nene
at
tomorrow
says,
afternoon.
I'm not eating no nasty collard greens with apple cider vinegar. Crypto.
yeah. See, so
That's
Yeah,
that
funny.
jet
you.
lag can
Yeah,
be
you
real
is.
for them too.
That is
Yeah, yeah,
true.
you
That is
is.
true. Merry Christmas, Raphael.
With some
And
cornbread as well and chopped onions. Yeah, you is, Nene.
bro, I can't with you. That's ridiculous. But I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you guys. Two things I'm gonna ask from you guys. Number one, what do you do with your family as far as games that you play when it's Christmas and things like that, or movies that you watch? And two, what kind of foods do you guys eat for Christmas? So let's go ahead and start. I want to hear from Big Philly. Big Philly, what do you, number one, what do you do like playing games and whatever, the get together with your family? What do you do interactive? And then two, what do you guys end up eating for Christmas?
So before I was married, I'm Cuban, so we have Noche Buena. But now that I'm married to a Haitian woman. And so I go to my mother-in-law's house. So that's where I spend our Christmas, and I dress up like Santa. That's the biggest thing for the kids. But the games we play is dominoes, where me and my brother-in-law will fight over double nine or double six because the Haitians play double six and we play double nine as Cubans. So we usually end up playing double
The
nine.
real dominoes, bro, but whatever. Anyways, let's move on.
And the food, it varies. They do tasso, which is like kind of like fried turkey. They do like kind of like black rice and beans, but their version is very similar to Cuban food. The only thing they don't do is like yuca, that boiled yuca, which is what we do with the onions and garlic. They do like a beet potato salad, which I don't eat. I never eat it. And then you have the Haitian mac and cheese, which is amazing. It's like basically like a little bit drier than our traditional, but it's they have like either ground turkey or ground beef in it, which is really good. They do like bonin, which is fried plantains or tostones, is what we call them in Spanish. So just similar, it's like Spanish food. Cubans don't normally do the whole pork, but they don't eat pork. My wife's family, because they're like some of them are 7 Day Adventists, so they don't eat pork, which I miss because I miss my roasted pork. But stuff like that is the biggest things that we do. And me dressing up like Santa every year. Like last night, we didn't really have a party because we had a death in the family. But I still went
Oh,
over
my
there dressed up like
condolences.
Santa. No, it's fine. It is
I'm
what it
sorry
is.
for your loss, man.
Yeah,
But
same.
I still went over there dressed up like Santa for the kids. Turbo sat on my lap and got his gift, which is my co-host on my show. So it's my wife's cousin. So we had fun. We had fun, man. So that's the most important thing. We still have family time and we're able to
That's
share it together.
That's good. I'm glad that
Yeah.
you guys still have family time. That's awesome, man. And again,
Hey, me,
sorry
Miss
for your loss,
Fins.
dude.
Me, Miss Fins.
Go
Um,
ahead, Free.
I had there was a little, you know what I mean, a little break time I gave you guys, man. I hadn't said anything on here. That's because I went and got some leftover Miss Fins, and I had I had some ham, some sweet potatoes, macaroni and cheese, some greens, and potato salad.
PM
And
Michelle,
so
Merry
that's why
Christmas.
I wasn't saying anything on here for a minute. And I think things,
Ooh,
man, really taste good the next day, Miss Fins. You know what I mean? The leftovers.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
so now I'm about to have some cake. I guess you could say I got a cat.
I
Oh,
think he might have.
well, shut
I
up.
think he. Yeah, I
His
think he
phone
might have.
probably died.
Yeah, and either died or he probably hit a button. Fred, we still love you and Merry Christmas to you, sir. I
Yeah,
appreciate you. Big Philly again. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you, man, and many blessings to you and your family. And I
yeah,
wish you nothing but awesome things this coming New Year for sure. And I can't wait
yeah,
for
Thank you,
us
man.
to collab.
Likewise.
Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Um,
yeah.
Fins 209, go ahead and hit us with your. Again, remember, it's two things. Number one, what do you do with your family to have fun? You know, if you play games or watch movies. And number two, what do you guys eat for Christmas?
To be perfectly honest with you, my birthday was the 30th of November. I ended up burying my dad on my birthday. So, and
Ooh,
as for
Oh,
for
I know how you
me,
feel, man. I just lost a father.
yeah, and as for me,
my condolences to both of you
to
guys.
be honest, my parents were hooked on heroin, so I come from like the hood and stuff like that. To me, Christmas ain't nothing but another day. To be honest with you, just to be straight
Okay.
up honest, I don't celebrate, never have. I mean, and stuff like that. It's just another day. To be
Okay.
honest with you,
Well, you
not to
know
get
what?
dark or anything.
No,
But
well, it's okay because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
That's
ray of
right.
sunshine.
That's fine.
yeah,
And guess what? So are the Dolphins because the Dolphins just gave you your
Yeah,
Christmas
Christmas
wish.
ain't for everybody.
right.
You're
It's
right.
a Christmas W, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's what I had in my
let's
gift.
enjoy exactly. Let's
You're
enjoy
right.
this Christmas W together, Fins 209. And again, thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming through.
Yep.
I wish you nothing but
Thank
the
you for having
best.
me.
And of course, man, of course. And you know what? And you keep listening, you keep coming, you keep enjoying. You know, you got a giant Fins family in all of us. So
Yes,
thank you
ma'am.
for coming through. And we'll catch you later, okay?
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Hey,
You too.
plenty of football and plenty of basketball. So let's
All right.
go, baby.
Let's go. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Fins up.
Fins
Hmm.
up. Bye.
And crypto,
Yeah,
I
pins
got
up.
to leave my main guy.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Miss Vince. Thanks for
Of
having me.
course, of course, of
Thanks for
course.
Christmas. Thanks for hosting the show this Christmas morning. You know,
My
it's a
pleasure.
pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
the thing about the traditions of what you do on Christmas, it varies amongst different communities, different people, different backgrounds. You know, whether you light the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve at midnight, you know, or you take one present and open them up prior to midnight or at midnight.
hmm
That's something we did all the time where we just we'll take one gift from under the tree and we'll open it respectively. With just anticipation of opening up the rest of them Christmas morning, soon as you wake up and have your breakfast. Uh, you know,
I
this
like
year,
that.
this Christmas is the first Christmas. You know, he uh, 209 to 209 said he lost his father. I lost mine in March. March 2nd. So this is the first one without him that I'll be without him. And it'll be the fourth one without my mom. So both of them is in a much better place right now. So so I just think sometimes I just reminisce the memories of them both together. Or at the time that they were still here. You know,
hmm
you think about
I
those moments. It kind of brings you back. So now that you
oh
don't have them,
yeah,
it makes you think about them. Um, those
a
moments.
little bit more.
'Cause- yeah, a little bit more because you're
Hmm
you're here today and gone tomorrow. That's true about everybody that's going to be born
Yeah,
or that has been born. You know what I'm saying?
death and
It's going to
taxes.
come
That's
at
the
one.
only two things guaranteed in
That's all,
life.
exactly.
I mean,
That's
you know what I mean?
so
I'm
you
not
just
to be
cherish. The whole
blunt.
thing is you cherish the moment. It's about cherishing the
Exactly.
moment. That's all.
It's not about things because things come and go. It's the memories you
It's the
get
moment.
to
Yeah,
make.
the memories. Right.
That is what lasts forever. You know, the impact you have on someone else's life and vice versa.
Right.
That's really what it is. And you know what?
Give
Thankfully
what they say. Gifts can be replaced, but lives can't.
they
You
can.
know, in
And
that sense. Yeah.
I have my parents here, and I'm blessed for that. And my
Hmm.
condolences to anybody that has lost a loved one. But even there was a moment because I have younger siblings, and I was telling them, and like me and my younger brother, we're the oldest ones, and
Okay.
I was like, you guys didn't get a chance to have Christmas with our grandparents, because they passed away, and we got to do it. They didn't. They didn't get a chance to do it, and just reminiscing about all the things we used to do as kids and the games we used to play in dominoes and the songs we used to sing and dance. Like, it's a moment where you get to reflect, and it's a bummer. I wish I could hug my
Mhm.
grandparents and go back to playing, because man, dominoes with my family's intense, dude. It's like a
Mm.
war, you know what I mean? Like, it's like they're breaking tables, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But being able to
Mhm.
reminisce on those good times and be able to share those stories, I feel like you get to keep those people alive in our hearts. And that's why, we kind of go over that. So again, my condolences to you and your family, and Vince too, and anybody out there
Mhm. I
that's
appreciate it.
probably going through a tough time. This isn't an easy time for a lot of people. All you can do is just lean on each other, and try to find the best things in life. And right now, if what you
Mm.
got is the Dolphins giving you this W, well, you take
Yep.
this W and you enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Enjoy it.
That's
Right.
what you got to do. And
Yep.
I hope that everybody gets a chance to really enjoy themselves,
Right.
and really take a
That's
moment to,
true.
to reflect, and be grateful that you at least had some chance with those individuals in his family, because I will always cherish my
The
Christmases with my
rest.
grandparents, for the rest of
Mhm.
my life. So that's
Right.
that's pretty much it. But Crypto, any last words, anything else you want to say, either the game or
We
Christmas or anything like that?
yes. Our Christmas present came early with the
Yes, it
victory.
did.
We've gotten through two things at one time: playoff victory. I mean, playoff berth, and a December win against a team that's equal and it's on the same par as we are, which is good. That's a that's a good thing. And going forward, I like the way you broke it down in stages. You get the playoff win, then the next stage get the division secured, and
Hmm.
then get the conference secured. All
Yeah,
that's within our control. We don't need anybody else to
100%.
lose. Now, if we needed somebody to lose, then we would have the scoreboard watch. We don't need the scoreboard watch. Um, that's a good thing. That's also a Christmas present. The fact that this late in the season we don't need to scoreboard watch. We only scoreboard watch for pleasure, but it's not a requirement. That's the difference. The
Yeah, it's
Dolphins gave us
it's
that.
we're
Right.
finally in that other side of the table. We were
Right.
always having to be like, man, please lose, please. Dang it, why'd you have to win? But now
Right.
it's like,
It's not
holy
necessary.
smokes,
Right.
right?
Right.
It's like, wait a
Exactly.
minute, we're in
Because we still
uncharted
control it.
territories as Fins fans. You know what I mean? Like, we're
Right.
like, wait a minute, we're the team now. Everybody's like, lose,
They want
Dolphins. Like,
us
how's
to
he
lose.
making it into the
Exactly.
playoffs? Exactly. It's like, whoa,
Right.
you
We're
know
on
what I
the
mean?
other
Like that.
side.
Exactly. It feels good.
Right. They
It
need
feels
there's teams that need
good. You know
us
what I
to
mean?
lose to secure their spots at the top, you know.
Absolutely.
So yeah, in that sense,
Absolutely.
yeah. It's scoreboard watching for us is a pleasure, not a
Thank
necessity.
you, Nene. Thank
That's
you.
that's what I that's the way I say it. That's the way I sum it up. Scoreboard
You're
watching is a
right.
pleasure, not a necessity.
Feels it feels good, doesn't it, Crypto? When you
Yep.
now don't even have to worry. It's like, I'm just gonna sip on this pina colada and just watch every
Right.
other team sweat it out. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh
Sip on
my
that pina
God.
colada.
Yeah, man. Just enjoying life. Like, my gosh, it's the best thing you can
And
do.
I
You
just
know what
had
I
a
mean?
cup
Just to
of
chill.
I just had a cup of eggnog. It was not spiked. It didn't have no alcohol in it. I'll get that later on. But I'll, you know, pina colada is just as good. That's my
Oh
favorite
yeah, yeah,
beverage.
yeah. We love pina. Well, in college I made pina joladas. This is my own special recipe. It's very good. That's all I gotta say. But
Hmm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, is it mixed? It's got the same ingredients or similar ingredients?
For the most part, yeah, 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 yeah. It's got the same general basis of a pina colada, but I kind of throw in a couple things that make it
Mm.
awesome. You know.
Oh,
So
okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Okay,
But I'll
maybe you
tell
could
you
bring
this:
some to the game when I come down. I come down again, and
are you coming to the
you
Bills
maybe.
game? I'm coming
I
to the
want
Bills
to.
game.
Oh, you are okay. I won't. I probably won't, but I'll see. I'll see what I can do. to
Maybe the
make it.
wild card. I'm trying to see if I can get tickets for the wild card.
Oh yeah.
If they're still available.
Now we those run there, yeah, because they'll make it available as soon as next week, right? They should be already
Well, they were
starting to
already
sell it because they don't.
available.
But see, they'll make it officially
Pre-sale for us.
available
Yeah.
once we clinch the division because they know we have that one home game anyways. So they would start making it available after we clinch the division. They can't make it available now because they don't know whether or not we're on the road or at home.
No, they actually said because I read the email. They said even if the Dolphins end up not playing at home, it's 30 days. They give you your money back.
They'll give it back.
Yeah,
Oh,
they'll give you
okay.
the money back. I know. So you gotta secure no matter what, and then if we don't have the home game, let's say for
Home
whatever
game,
reason, then they'll
you
give
can get
you
your
the
money
money
back.
back. Yeah, they'll give you the money back because they can't charge you for something. You know what I mean? They'll just
You're
give you the
not
money
there.
back. That's all.
All right.
So yeah, no, but hey, you never know. Hey, Michael K, Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas, Michael K.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Guess what, Michael
Uh,
K? You guys will have a home game at home because you guys will have a remote control, Michael K. You guys will have the remote control in your hand, flipping through the Dolphins uh, game on television that you guys will be watching. You guys will be watching us on TV, Michael K. Just want to let you know
yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Super Bowl, here we come, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Word of mouth, Super Bowl bound. Let's go.
that.
Merry Christmas, Liz. Merry Christmas, word of mouth. Crypto again.
Word of
Thank you so
mouth.
much
Merry
for coming
Christmas.
through.
Yeah, I
Man,
appreciate it,
you
Miss
gotta
Finn.
pronounce.
It's a
Of course,
pleasure.
my pleasure. I really, it's funny because I told my family, I was like, oh my God, it's past 8 o'clock. I'm like,
Mm,
but it's Christmas. It's okay. It's all right. I'm like, look, you gotta give the people what they want. Okay. They expect
yeah.
the show. I'm already an hour late. I'm still doing it. So like, I'm
Right.
like, they'll be there. They'll come. I'm sure.
Mm.
I know you did. I know you did. But
That's true.
seriously, I appreciate you, Crypto. Thank you for coming up here. You always
Hmm.
make it lively, that's for sure. But you enjoy yourself and the rest of your day, sir. And let's go, fans. Now let's score.
Let's go,
Let's
Fins. We did it.
enjoy this day
State
and watch other teams sweat it out because we don't care. Like
stage one out
we
of
don't
four
need
is
to.
complete. Stage one
Exactly.
of four is complete. Now we got the second, third stage for the regular season, and then
Let's
the final stage is the playoff run.
go.
So the first of four stages is in the books. We passed the first of four
I
stages.
love
That's how I look
it.
at it
I love
now. I'm
I
breaking it
love
into stages. We got the
that's perfect.
division is the second stage, the conference the third stage, and the playoff run to the Super Bowl the fourth stage. We completed one out of four stages.
I'm right there with you.
Yep,
I'm right
that's the
there
way to
with you.
look at it.
So thank you so much, man, for coming through. It's the only way to look at it. And you know what? We're in the driver's seat this time. We don't gotta worry about nobody. Like I don't care what any other team is doing. We're in the driver's seat. Other teams are sweating it because
Yep.
they know Bills. They know we win out, they're screwed. They're not making the
Yep, they got to
playoffs.
come to the Hard Rock. They have to come to Hard Rock
It'd have to be a
to win.
complete collapse. You know what? Yeah, certain teams lost today or this weekend so far, and they're technically in the sixth seed right now. But the second those other teams win, they're gonna go right back to being like ninth in the conference. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. But man, Crypto, thank you so much for coming through. You take care of yourself, and again, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Merry
Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
filthy animal, and a Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
that's one of the
It's
best
literally
movies.
my
Yep.
favorite. No, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York is my favorite flipping
The
holiday
two,
movie,
the
man.
second one,
I
yeah,
love
Home
the
Alone two,
second one.
yeah,
Like
it is.
that's like my main one. Man, I
That
could
was
watch
the
that
one
movie on
lost in New
repeat.
York, right?
Lost in New York, yes. I could watch that movie on
Right.
repeat. I literally brought it because I'm like, we're watching this movie today. So
Hmm.
whenever we wake up, because I'm gonna knock out right now, whenever we wake up to go play some more games, we'll be watching
Hmm.
this game too. Out of that movie
Yeah.
as well. So thank you so much, man. Take care, and I'll see you
Yep.
later. Fins up.
Yep. Fins up.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. Miss Fans, we've made it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. We have what do you call it? We have made it in. Oh my God, what a ridiculous game. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I got one more person. What's up, Liz?
Merry
Welcome.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Awesome. Also, I still got your thingy to send you your visor, but I'll send it to you next year.
No hurry.
I'm in no rush. It's yours, so.
Oh,
What
I
you?
guess the dog
How
is.
about them Dolphins?
I'm very happy with them. Sorry, that's the dog
Oh, you're
trying to
good.
get
It's
in
okay,
the picture.
puppy. Love it, love it. Man, what a game, right? What a win.
Yeah,
What a win.
I was like on the seat of my pants the whole time.
Right? Like you couldn't like not look at the game because you just didn't know what was gonna happen. Like
Hmm.
it was such a good game. I'm telling you. I truly enjoyed this game. Like I had so much fun with this game. I think this game, man, we did good and we came out with the win and that's all that matters.
On to the Ravens and
On
beating their
to the
butt.
Ravens. Exactly. Exactly. What Christmas movies you watching today?
Yesterday we watched Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
My favorite.
And then before that we watched Home Alone, the first one. Probably gonna watch the rest of them. Did you know that there's 5 of them?
I didn't even know. After the second one, I didn't even bother. The minute they got rid of Macaulay Culkin, I'm like, nah, you could have done a teenage one. Like, I don't care.
I really
But
don't like it when they do that. When they do sequels, they
no.
should have the same actor. Even
Very rarely do the
okay,
sequel get better than the first one. So
I'm willing to wait if their schedule is busy, but it should be the same person.
I agree. I'm 100% agree with you. But
And
hey, it
we're
is what
probably
it
gonna
is.
watch A Wonderful Life today.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah,
Classic. Okay. Well, you know what? I
Christmas
like
Story.
that. Christmas came early for us because the Dolphins gave us our W. Yes. So that's great. And what do you guys got in store for rest of today? More football games and more basketball games?
Um, just football.
Love it, love it. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to get about this game? Give me your final thoughts on this game.
Mm, it made it been a close game, but we fought tooth and nail to get it, and I'm proud of them for doing it.
Yes, we did. There's there you go, my shirt so y'all can see. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, I love this shirt. But I agree with you. We fought tooth and nail. We found another way to win. We actually closed out a game, you know what I mean? By running the ball, yeah, and killing the clock, which is what something that we haven't been doing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I'm so happy we finally did that. Oh my God. I'm so happy we finally did that. So, hey, another win, baby. Fins for the win. Fins for the win.
fins
Let's
up.
go, Liz. Thank you so much for coming through again. Merry Christmas. Wow. Wishing all of you and your family many, many blessings and many awesomeness today and for the rest of time. Okay.
You
I
too.
will catch you later, ma'am.
Okay.
Take care. Bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, oh man, I love it. I love having fun with you guys. I love being able to talk to you guys and really, enjoy ourselves because guess what? That's what life is all about. You gotta party, party, party. I don't know about you, but I love to party. Like I love to party. Not like I literally love to party. And Daddy loves you guys. Yes, he does. But ladies and gentlemen, let's support those who do support the channel, like Chef Jew and Chef Jew's Catering. So go ahead and do me a favor. And if you are looking to go ahead for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, or office party with mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more, go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096. Go ahead and get your cookies, cakes, pies, and more. Or you can go to Facebook Messenger, Instagram at Chef Ju Catering, JU, for more information and mention Miss Fins to get 10% off. All right, man. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. We had a Tua come through. We had Van Gink, aka Baby Thor, because I literally call him Thor, come through. Van Ginkle. And shout out to all of our members, guys. Thank you guys for making it happen. You guys literally make it happen each and every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Listen, my Christmas gift was to watch my Dolphins win this game. And second was to be able to share this awesome Victory Monday, Motivation Monday with you guys. So thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for sharing these few laughs with us. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. My son gave me, oh, whoa, with a picture of him signing. That's awesome. That's great. That's awesome, man. Listen, again, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless every single one of you guys. And I know that Mudbone, you know that's what I call him. Money Sanders, baby. That's exactly what you guys know I call him, Money Sanders. But seriously, I wish everybody many, many blessings, peace, tranquility, fun, joy, happiness. And I know that this is a tough time for a lot of people, and it's okay. You got a community. One thing that I would say, even in the tough times, the best thing to do is put on a comedy and laugh and laugh and laugh, you know, and be with those that you love. And if they're not here, guess what? Put on a comedy and remember the good times you had with those folks, you know, because they're here with you, right here in your heart. So, guys, again, this is Miss Fins. I'm Miss Fins, Monday to Friday, like I told you. Thank all of you guys for coming through. Check it out. We got a 1 o'clock game today. The Raiders, Chiefs. We got a 4 o'clock, 4:30 game. Who is it? I had it up. I should have probably said this first. We got a 4 o'clock game in Giants at Philly, and then our Monday night football game will be Ravens at Niners. I'm definitely watching that game. That's on ABC. It's gonna be better, and I can't wait to watch that game. That's gonna be a good game. To me, that's the second game of the week besides Bills. I'm besides Dolphins, Cowboys. So yes. Oh. Thank you, Michael K, for coming through. Thank you for everybody that came through. Shout out, man. Shout out to Beep Up for your donation. Shout out to Banana. Shout out to Carlos. All of you guys that donated to the channel today. Thank you so much. And again, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Happy New Year's, baby. Because these Fins Nation is feeling real good. Let's go! Fins up, guys. Take care and bye-bye.